close, cause I'm coming with the fire. I need no ghost to float on my own rider. Walking to my house, we building empires, bro. God got me in my zone, yo. Now it's time to bring it home for sure. Very CNT and all, you know. Gotta see me, yo, we on.
Motherfucking kidding, Giannis.
I hope you specify when to cut this motherfucker off
I did not.
Because you've been misleading motherfuckers for the last few weeks.
Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome to the S.O.S. Podcast, Expanding Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. Once a week, we back to you live again at this particular time on this particular day. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts out here free and clear for the first time ever in the show. Feels good. Yay. This gentleman down bottom, his name is.
I don't know if that deserves a pause because that's a song that's very near and dear to my heart. But still.
Okay, the guy on the lower half of the screen. Is that better? I don't know.
It doesn't sound audibly better. No.
Okay, I'm introducing you, nigga.
I've already said fuck.
Oh, okay. And this gentleman to my left or right or whatever, his name is.
I'm an S.O.S. professional.
And you.
I didn't hear that.
No.
I'm being an S.O.S. professional, goddamn.
And you know it's really professional, not professional, and we are the S.O.S. Podcast.
Nigga need to get rid of that Richard Simmons ass head dress. And it's over, nigga. It doesn't work. It doesn't goddamn work.
And one and two, and one and two, and one and two, and
you fucking hear me, goddamn it. I know you.
I didn't say they didn't work. I said that one doesn't work. I didn't condemn headsets as a whole because I've seen Tony Dungy slam many of them motherfuckers and pick it right back up and get to call in the game again. So I'm not down to headsets as a unit, just the one you got.
Man, the hate is strong. The thrill is strong.
Hey, look! Did it come from a beauty supply store?
Do I get extra points for keeping it cult centered?
You do. I didn't even realize that he did. Yep. Hey, look! They be sleep on your sports knowledge, but go ahead and wake them up.
As long as that shit random as fuck. Because the only reason I know that nigga was the longest running NFL quarterback in history or some shit.
He was the longest what?
Serving head quarterback in NFL history or some shit.
You talking about Peyton Manning?
Tony Dungy, nigga.
He was never a quarterback.
I mean, damn, head coach. Fuck.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he was ever the longest tenured head coach because he didn't start out with the coach. He didn't start out with the Colts. He was with the.
I'm talking about Negro. He was just the longest tenured Negro.
I mean, he might have been at one point. It might be Mike Tomlin now, though.
Steelers.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker trying to show off his sports knowledge.
Negro knowledge. Longest serving Negro. If it's something weird, if they got some weird ass statistic, that's the fuck I know them for.
So if it's Negro centric,
awkward ass statistic. I'm the king of LeBron facts.
This nigga Negro knowledge is incredible.
it's remarkable.
But I know niggas.
I know niggas.
I don't know sports, but I know niggas.
That's what it sounds like too. It sounds like a motherfucker just trying to keep track of the niggas.
Exactly. One of you niggas running away with one of these goddamn records. Hold on. Where's a white man at?
Nigga, if he was 2 shades lighter, this would be racist.
Racist. But it be what it is. I don't know. I don't even feel like the host right now. I feel like a guest. It's weird. Gentlemen, how were you all's weeks?
Yeah. My week's been all right. My week has been all right. I've been playing a lot of hockey.
A lot of hockey?
Yeah, on Xbox, of course. I'm not gonna actually get on.
I say, nigga, you know how to skate? What type of nigga know how to skate and don't know how to ride a bike?
That's a weird thing to do. 1, 2. Even on Xbox, you ain't really making it a lot better.
Oh no, nigga. Oh, there's several reasons why that could be. You don't even question that. It could have been the cheapest game available at the time. It's a lot of black reasons to be playing a hockey game. Same reason we had Tony Hawk and 1080, nigga.
I'm not giving you no quarter for playing a hockey game outside of Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel, pass every day in my book. Anything else? Don't play Gretzky 21. I don't want. Nah, I'm cool.
Obviously, you ain't never shopped in a $5 bin before.
Never. And the shit is for the $3.99.
I have, but I'm only getting the shit I want out the $5 bin.
Hey, the shit was free. So fuck it. I tried it and I liked it.
Exactly.
And I've been playing the hell out of it.
Do you know any position yet?
I know all the positions. Center, right wing, left wing, defenseman, goalie.
Do you know what they do? Okay. Yeah. You know, so what does the center do?
The center is he's basically runs the offense. He's the point guard. He do all the face-offs and shit. I've had to learn the rules.
Hey, look, I don't know how offsides work in hockey. The shit sounds ridiculous and overcomplicated. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna play hockey.
It's not that complicated once you figure it out. All right, it's basically the puck. You can't be in front of the puck when it crosses into the offensive side. So the puck has to beat you there.
So ain't no cherry picking?
No, ain't no cherry picking. Basically, that's what it is.
That's some bullshit.
See, more useless facts that I know. They just recently had to make. Well, I ain't gonna say recently, but sooner than you would think in the game of hockey, they had to recently make the rule that you can't toss the net over, so a motherfucker can't score.
You mean like slide the net over a little bit and just put
like it wasn't day one of hockey that rule was made. It was 30 years down the line. It was 80 something. They had to make a rule because a nigga just one day were like, you know what? He's gonna score and tip the net over. And they was like, you know what? We didn't think anybody was ever gonna do that shit, so we didn't even make a rule against that shit. So you won, but we making a rule about that shit now.
Nigga, that's like
you
the Will
won
Chamberlain.
This round, Mr.
See?
Smart.
Hey, shout out to Tanisha. See, it gets entertaining.
Well, she said one night I couldn't sleep and I watched the hockey game and I liked it. It was the Blackhawks versus the Predators. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's look like some insomnia shit. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, nigga, that's how I ended up watching the World Cup one time.
I'm never watching soccer.
Nigga, if you up at 2:30 in the morning and there's nothing else on TV, you will watch some soccer.
I tried to watch soccer one time, and the one time I tried to watch soccer, I had the volume on, and all you heard in the soccer game was the entire time. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna sit here through this vacuum cleaner commercial. No.
Hey, nigga, that's the crowd at hockey games. Soccer games. Soccer games be long and boring as fuck. So these motherfuckers got to keep their stuff in the tape. So these niggas bring their own instruments. They got their own songs.
They having a concert in the stands because ain't nobody scoring in the game.
Right.
T just said I ain't watched the game since though, but those fights are entertaining. Them fights is the shit. And if I were to know that a fight was gonna happen, I would watch. Like, yeah, if I knew the storylines, like if I knew that the KD version of hockey nigga got traded or left a team and they was gonna play again after one of the motherfuckers called the other motherfucker a bitch, I watched that hockey game.
One of my
I
favorite
watched
movies
Kevin
of
Durant
all
go back
time.
and play Golden State hockey game.
One of my favorite movies of all time is about soccer hooligans, or hockey hooligans, or some shit.
God damn it! What the fuck is the name of them? The
Green Street Hooligans.
Green Street Hooligans. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Greatest
seen that.
movie of all time. One of the greatest movies of all time.
It was entertaining as fuck.
Nope, never heard of it. Green Street Hooligans. I heard of it. I've never seen it.
Watch it. It got Elijah Wood in it. I'm sad to say that he was in such a great movie, but it was Elijah Wood in it.
Frodo?
Look, it surprised me. Shocked the fuck out of me too.
They going to the Shire? They play hockey in the Shire? What the fuck?
Think about it. That motherfucker ain't never really been. Him and Harry Potter ain't never really been in a bad movie. Like, they've been in a couple ones that you're like, all right, I don't want to see this shit again. But it wasn't necessarily not entertaining.
Hey, look, I would love to have this conversation with you. I don't know another movie either one of them niggas is in.
I'm just talking about the movies that you know of. Goddamn it, there's a lot more of them than you think. It was a lot of those sequels than you think. It was in.
I got Lord of the Rings, and there's about 7 of those. I have not finished. Lord of the Rings is the only like collection I have not been compelled to complete.
I fucked with Lord of the Rings.
I fuck with Lord of the Rings, and I watched all of the Lord of the Rings. But they got the Hobbits shits.
I ain't going back.
I'm not. I'm cool.
Hey, they dropped that ring off. That was the end of that movie.
After the ring was done, I was finished.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Like, yeah. The ending was too final. They can't play the little happy harpsichord music with the little frost on the screen and everybody's coming home and it's all happy and shit. You can't do that. You can't have me watch this the soldiers returning home, so to speak, and see all of the fanfare that happens behind that. The niggas went to the crib. That motherfucker hugged his wife. It's nothing else he's doing. You know what the fuck they've been through? You don't sign up for a part 2 of that shit. I'm never going nowhere ever again if I'm eating one of them niggas.
Them niggas is on the couch forever.
Forever. And nobody should ask them to do shit. Bitch, I saved the earth. I'm done. Like, that's a free check, right? I'm cool, whatever. Free car washes. I go get my breakfast paid for at Bennigan. I mean, whatever. Wherever the hobbits is eating, I don't know.
Right. You can't
clearly.
I don't
know if the shit happens in their species is the same as ours, but you clearly don't know the dichotomy of who you trying to talk to, goddamn.
Hey, she said it right. It was very final. They had no choice but to take folks back. Like a motherfucker. I'm just
I don't know if Hobbit women is like women, but nah.
I mean, they wouldn't be my speed, but I'm also not a hobbit.
Nah.
Like if the women got feet anything like the men.
I'm not talking about speed. I'm talking about the paradigm that you just presented. After saving the world, that you should be getting your dick sucked a la carte. And to that I say, nah. You don't, nah.
You don't want the bitches in the Shire?
All right, never mind. He not following.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm
saying women will ask for the moon, sir.
Women be shopping.
Women be shopping.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck what they asking for. This is what it is, bitch.
Ooh, shit.
The world.
All right.
The world is here because I made it possible.
All right.
I'm not taking out no garbage. I'm not hanging no curtains.
All right.
Like, hey, look.
You'll be hanging curtains that week, nigga. You'll be hanging celebratory. You'll be hanging celebratory curtains of the curtains they bought to celebrate the new world.
Nigga,
I'm not hanging the motherfuckers. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Nigga, Nelson Mandela got a divorce, nigga. After he got out of jail, nigga.
Stevie Wonder got a divorce.
He got a divorce because he couldn't see himself being with her any longer. That's all.
Fam, look, fam. Hey, listen to this. At least Nelson Mandela could see the angry look on the bitch's face if she kept quiet. Stevie Wonder bitch could just shut the fuck up and it'd been peaceful in his house forever. She could have did all the angry faces that she fucking wanted. Unless he walked up and like, bitch, let me see what you're looking like right now. I hear you in there shuffling, bitch. Come here, let me feel your face.
Hey, she could have wrote
straighten that face out.
All the angry notes in the world. As long as she could have wrote all the angry notes, everything.
Hey, look, I'm gonna end
just
this
left
suspense.
Post-it notes and say "fuck you" right on the mirror.
I'm gonna end the suspense. Every man know when his woman is mad. We do.
Fam.
We do. We know when y'all mad.
Here's the thing.
Now, let me finish. We don't give a fuck unless we did something to make you mad, and we know we did something. Then we'll give a fuck. But if we ain't did shit and you mad, we don't get no fuck you mad.
Hey. Bam.
Hey, she said that shit don't make no sense. Stevie should have stick with her. It's cheaper to keep her. Hey, look, it might be cheaper to keep her. That's what people say, but it's not true. It's never really cheaper to keep her. Jeff Bezos just proved that shit. Nope.
You can't buy peace of mind.
All right, we
can
probably get back on track. How was our week? Well, my week has been tumultuous to say the least. I've been studying nonstop. I have to take a 24-hour class in 3 days. 3 days. It's doable. It's 8 hours a day.
Right. I mean, that just seemed like work. It seems like you got to go to school.
Right. Yeah. You got to work 3 days.
It's just 8 hours a day. But that leaves no fucking room for no mishaps, no fucking having to retake it, none of that shit. Because you have to physically be in this COVID era for all medical associated shit. You have to be fucking physically on this program for so I was in the fucking Zoom class earlier today. And one of the young bucks, I guess he got tired of coming in last. And like we had been gone for an hour and a half, right? And we come back. We had been there since 9. We had gone for an hour and a half. So a total of like 3 hours had passed. We come back and the teacher was like, "So how far did y'all get?" And my fucker was like, "Yeah, I'm on lesson 7." Now here I am 7 hours later. I'm on fucking lesson. This 7 hours straight of lesson 5. I text that motherfucker. I say, "Listen, young blood." I had to go old nigga on it. I'm like, "Listen, young blood. I'm not saying that you didn't. All I'm saying is I think this test may be a little more difficult than the rest of the test. Just make sure you're a little thorough." I sent him a picture of the time that I've been on this fucking test. 7 hours. Because it occurred to me at 7 hours on the dot. I look up because I'm like, damn, I don't think I'm on fucking lesson 7 yet. I look up 7 hours on the dot. I'm in the middle of lesson 5. I'm like, "Hey, listen here, young blood. Listen here. I know you want to be impressive, but you're going to have people's lives in your hands, son. Go back and read the material and do your due diligence, because if they partner me up with your motherfucking ass with some shit, and you didn't skip, I'm to fuck you up." Because they allow for that. They allow you to just hit next as soon as the shit come on. So he could be a speed reader. I don't want to discredit him because I sit in there, I listen to the annotation. I'm gonna listen to the motherfucker. Fuck that reading this shit. I sit back and I listen to the lecture. You can skip, you can read it and skip right through it. Take the test. By all means, you have to pass the test to get to the next part. So maybe you won't fucking lesson 7. Or may the fuck be you didn't even look at this shit and didn't notice it was gonna be days worth of work. Because I didn't. And like I say, I'm 7 hours in and just in the middle of fucking lesson 5. This shit is literally a 24-hour class.
Have we allowed for the possibility that man may just be faster than you?
That's what I said. I literally said that. I'm allowing for the fact he may be a speed reader. But
you don't want him on your project team.
Exactly. Just in case. I was letting him know that this may be a little more difficult certification than some of these other ones we've experienced. Because some of them I give you can just skip through. It's common sense, like the CPR shit, even though that shit changes every fucking year. I found out. I didn't know you have to get recertified every fucking year. Because they found out something new about the body every year and pertains to fucking saving lives. Something new. Man, this motherfucking body been this way for how long? How y'all still figuring out new shit and want to talk about vaccinating me against this motherfucking predatory bug?
Don't nobody know all the intricacies of this motherfucker because this motherfucker is weird. It's shit in here. Motherfuckers take the human body apart and put it back together and have all kinds of extra shit that they didn't know. They don't know what the fuck to do with it, like a spleen or a gallbladder. You're like, well, I mean, the motherfucker look all right, so he cool, right? Yeah, it's like the extra screws in a ceiling fan or some shit.
Motherfucker say that don't do nothing. Take it out.
Take it out. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Put some gauze in there.
It'd be all right.
Put some gauze
We made
in
him
there.
a roomier. We made him a roomie on the inside. You come out of surgery, you lost weight. That's what's up. 7-8 pounds off.
Oh shit. And oh look, speaking of my week, one of my fucking classmates is reverse catfishing us. Somehow she's ugly on the Zoom class, but when you see her, she be bad as hell. You're like, what the fuck? Is this the same Mooga? Like her neck short on Zoom? I don't know what the fuck. She got bad posture, horrible angle, whatever the fuck it is. She wear her good wig to class.
You said she wear her good wig to class.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe motherfuckers just ain't getting up for these Zoom classes and putting their best foot forward.
Look at me. This is
but you wore that to the class, motherfucker.
I did. I wore this to the class. I wore this in front of the world. This shit was a mistake. I waited far too long to have a transformative stage about my goddamn hair. Especially one that I can't control and maintain myself. It's one thing when I choose not to go groom myself. It's another thing when I have to ask a whole another motherfucker, when it's contingent on another motherfucker not wanting to do my shit.
Hasn't it always been that way though?
No.
You don't cut your own hair.
With barbers is you got your money, they will cut your fucking hair. With beauticians, my client ran late. Oh, this, I'm not feeling it today. My fingers hurt. My barber has never told me that his cutting palm hurt. Not one time, ever.
Hey, look, man, my wrist kind of a little sore. I got a little carpal tunnel popping.
My barber ain't never told me to bring the clippers. What the fuck you mean bring the clippers? Do I get some money off of that, nigga?
Hey, you might be right.
Yes, this is a different world, brother. This is an entirely different world.
I've been removed from the barbershop for a very long time. And shit, truthfully, I ain't been to the beauty shop. I was going to the beauty shop. But I ain't been there in fucking years. At least about 10 3-4 years, I want to say, at least. I just let Candace do the shit, even though she don't really do it like she's supposed to do it. Because her fingers be hurting.
See, fingers be hurting. At least she don't drink. I got a hangover. Holler at me tomorrow. No. I'm professionalism.
Hey, one of the girls who used to do my hair hit me one day and was like, "Hey, my cycle came on and it's heavy. Can we reschedule?" Like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? Don't this shit happen every month? You don't know? Like, you. First of all, equal rights, though. You know, that's what's
First of all, one side ain't got nothing to do with the other side. Bottom half, top half, two different things. And second of all, no, I don't need to know that shit. Tell me you got abducted by a UFO or something.
Right. Oh shit, Candy just said, wait, ATL did a whole show on the barber being flaky. They did. That was a funny ass episode too. That motherfucker definitely did. Hey, but look, I've never had to drive anywhere with my barber before. I ain't never been sitting in the chair and the barber was like, "Hey yo man, you mind running up here with me right quick while I go drop my kid off?" Like, no, nigga.
Hey, nigga, I done went to get something to eat with my barber.
Hold on. I was about to say, ATL was an exaggeration of common occurrence in barbers. They will have you in that motherfucker all day talking, and it was just an exaggeration on the happenstance of what goes on in the barbershop. And it could feel like being kidnapped on occasion. I sat in a barbershop for 7 hours. I sat in a barber chair. Don't get in the fucking chair in the middle of a fucking heated discussion. That will turn a 45-minute trim into at least 2.5-hour cut. I mean, a nigga will stop and point with the clippers in his hand. And another thing.
You like, hey, when you hit a motherfucker click off, when you hit, they be like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and that motherfucker can't shoot neither. And he can't shoot. Wait. The fuck?
So ATL was a dramatization of that. I'll give you that. But at least you are in the shop and will get service that day at some time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I ain't had that many bad experiences with the barbershop. The beauty shop though. I think the beauty shop was a better experience. I never got a scalp massage in the barbershop.
I never wanted a scalp massage in the barbershop.
Never wanted one either. But if you had the opportunity to get a scalp massage, would you want one?
It was a beautician at my barbershop. I don't think I've ever ordered the scalp massage.
Because that's just extra. But when you go to a beauty salon, when they wash your hair, they just throw that shit in.
Oh no, most of my beauticians say, "Coach, your shit washed already."
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, you washing this shit, you gonna twist this shit wet. I'm not washing this shit. Washing is the hard part. Candace, I ain't see what that comment was. I ain't read it yet. You took it away too fast. But you washing me when I get here. I'm not washing my own hair. I'm gonna find somebody else while I do that shit. That's half the job.
Oh no. I think I got 2.5 inches of hair, goddammit. I'm wash and go.
Oh well, but you different. You different. See, I'm a little different. I'm a little differently able in this situation. So yeah, nah, fuck that. Hell no. Candace said, "Y'all, I was getting the quick weave." First of all, I was getting the quick weave just sounds like a weird way to start a story with us. Y'all, I was getting the quick weave one time a long time ago and didn't know it was Sweetest Day weekend. The beautician washed and molded my hair. I don't know what mold it is, and had me sitting there for like 5 hours. I was pissed. Hey, look, I remember this. Damn. You went back, man. You went back though.
Hey, this is something only the ladies can identify with me because I don't know why I was dating and going around with women, I guess, a lot earlier than I should have. But micro braids used to take like 9-10 hours. They don't anymore. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, what? Did bitches get because markedly faster at braiding hair? Because I mean 9-10 hours religiously. Somebody told me they don't braid it all the way to the bottom no more. I'm like,
nigga, was you getting micro braids, nigga? What the fuck was you doing for 9-10 hours?
Nigga, look.
I ain't never had to sit there and wait that long to get my hair braided.
Are you missing all the prefaces of conversations tonight?
I am.
I started this out by saying I went with women who used to get micro braids, and it took them 10 hours back in the day, and now they like that was a whole epilogue before I started that part.
Hey, look, my bad. Sometimes you're not all that captivating. I don't know. Shit. No, I just missed it. My bad. It's internet. My connection dropped out. I was watching the TV. The dog ate my homework. I don't know. What excuse do you want to accept?
None, motherfucker. I want to figure it out so we can start rehashing conversations before the night is over with.
Hey, look, I be missing shit sometimes.
Well, how was your week? Because that's what we still on 31 minutes in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll read Danny comment. I'll read Danny comment real quick. She said, I hate getting my hair done. They talk too damn much and they take too long. The way my patience is set up, I'll just comb this shit myself. I'm feel you like a motherfucker, Danny. Like a motherfucker. I comb that shit myself. But I don't know who still get micro braids either, Danny. I just said that shit because that shit sounded like something. No, matter of fact, I saw like 3 bitches on Instagram with micro braids. The motherfuckers were to their feet and it was weird. I don't know how they was walking and doing whatever in life, but micro braids. Apparently a thing still. I don't know. Maybe they some other kind of braids. I just call them micro braids because I don't know all y'all vernacular. Anyway, my week was great. Again, everything's coming up Millhouse. I don't know what to tell you. But nah, it been all cool. I ain't had no issues. My knees ain't been sore, been cracking or nothing like that. My back been semi all right. Even though I think I kind of overdid it on the bullshit today. I did a lot of boxing on my VR, which was fun, but I'm gonna pay for it eventually. Oh, speaking of VR, I got her on that motherfucker. She played it, and her competitive side took over, and she started trying to fool motherfuckers on the game. And then that reality set in the next day. She was sold for 2 days. Just out of that motherfucker. Getting too old for that shit. But nah, it been cool. We did a whole family little workout for Gavin's gym class since they canceled his gym class today. We had gym class and we worked out as a family, let him lead it. We did jumping jacks and shit, lunges and squats. It was a beautiful family moment. I would have put it on the internet had it not been for the possible, backlash were I to do something in the future that may be, contrary to the life I was portraying on the internet. Speaking of Derek Jackson.
He ain't even got his week off yet.
No, that was my whole week. I'm quick with it.
Not you, him.
Chris, my knees are bad because I ran cross country and tore the cartilage in one of these motherfuckers. And then I wrestled on top of that torn ass cartilage, and my knee kept popping out the fucking socket for like a year and a half. Wrestling with you motherfuckers.
Take your 89-pound glory.
You didn't run.
Hey, look. I was never 89 pounds. I was 93 pounds. Thank you very much. And then 96.
All right, 93 pounds. They said they was 93-pound wrestler at the Huff.
I was like 92 maybe, but
not you. It was somebody else. Peanut.
Nah. Wait. Was he smaller than me?
I don't know, but I know Squeak was smaller than both of y'all. He was on the wrestling team, so he was lying either way.
Yeah, but nah, me and Squeak was about damn near the same weight though.
So, all right then. Both of y'all was smaller than that nigga.
Hey, and you did not. Hey, there's no such thing as running cross country, nigga. That's not racing, nigga. That's competitive jogging. Call it what it is.
Hey, look. Call it what you want, but around mile 2.3, the lungs start to get a little different.
Nigga, that's all your fault.
That's
all your fault. All your fault, nigga. Anybody agreeing to run more than 400 meters? It's on you.
Hey, look, don't be mad at me for the slow and steady win the race. Motherfucker knew his limitations.
Look,
I ain't never had that quick twitch.
There's a reason in human history we started to get large right around the same time gunpowder was invented. Because motherfuckers stopped running.
Yeah.
Fuck with it. But hey, Danny just asked if we got topics. I kind of tried to transition to one. I thought it was a good transition, but then we just got fuck it. Anyway, Derek Jackson.
That nigga still ain't saying about his week.
I told you about my week. Family fun. It was big all great coming up. Millhouse. Oh, his week? I'm gonna talk about his week. I transitioned already. We was done. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we started talking about my week hockey. Nah, nigga, we already did. Nigga, me playing hockey all week.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep.
Oh.
That's what my life has been like.
So can that nigga can this nigga let me run the show? Even though I'm not producing the show, so to speak.
I thought the nigga had a little bit more than a week before video game hockey.
Nah,
I thought the nigga had more to say about his life.
Nah, I ain't know what my life like.
I ain't know it was that bad. Nigga. But all right, so fuck it. Derek Jackson. If you don't know, this week Derek Jackson, the relationship guru, was exposed for being a fuckboy, I guess, so to speak, would be the words that they use to describe individuals such as himself that go around depicting the male species as less than because motherfuckers don't know how to do what they're supposed to do, and himself as a higher being because he's in tune with the needs and wants and desires of women.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he just got involved with too many needs, wants, and desires of too many women, and kind of fucked him up a little bit. Yeah. So some shit came out. I don't even know who the fuck came out. I really don't care.
He came out.
No, she came out and was like, "Yeah, that nigga's fucking around," and he was like, "Oh shit, guess I got to get in front of this." And then he came out with the wife. In an interview that will go down in internet history. I mean,
man,
well, I don't know. I heard a converse of that. He came out, and then the picture of her came out like almost a week later. He came out and said this shit was 6 months ago before this even was a thing. And then the picture came out of the chick. I still ain't heard of or about any actual person, and then him and his wife did the video. Is the way it was laid on me.
I haven't seen a picture of the chick. Hey, look, man, how much fake information you want me to give about this story that I don't know a whole lot about?
No,
I just know what I know.
I'm just trying to clarify that this nigga's a scammer from beginning to end. That's it. I want to put this shit in order.
I want to get there. I want to get there at the end. But let's get there the whole way though. So yeah, what was we at? Oh, hostage video. Hostage videos. You got Mike Tyson. You got Mike Tyson, Barbara Walters interview with Robin Givens. You got her.
Nigga, that's what she.
You breaking up? We can't hear you. We just see this finger pointing at us.
She looked like
very judging.
Sitting there. I said that's what she looked like. She looked like that Mike Tyson.
That's what you were saying.
Like Mike Tyson in that video. Yeah.
Okay, because you was breaking up. We couldn't hear shit you was saying.
Yeah, that was it. She looked like Mike Tyson in that video.
She did though, right? She did though.
She just sitting there, looked like she was drugged, and just nodding her head and smiling.
You know, she looked like. She looked like that time Dame Dash had Kanye West kidnapped in the black and white videos. Do y'all remember that shit?
I don't remember that
shit. I'm looking for that shit right now. They did some little promo spot right when Dame Dash was at the beginning of his Dame Dashery, and Kanye had ascended past his fuckery, but I guess he still felt like he owed him. And he was looking like a fucking hostage.
Damn.
Y'all don't remember this ass spot? It was a bunch of worse pictures, though.
Nah, but Kanye always be looking like he being forced to be here. Like, you better shut up before I get your ass whooped, before I really get something to cry about. All right, take a picture. He just turns around. Like, I know the pain because I have a picture like that sitting in my parents' living room somewhere. At a, you get cussed out and then get told to take a picture right quick. Stand here and smile, huh? Yeah, that's an awkward picture. But what the fuck we saying? We saw the video. Yeah. It was a bunch of awkward ass hand holding. I ain't never seen motherfuckers hold hands for 10 continuous minutes.
Like
that's weird.
You know they hands had to be sweaty than the motherfucker. No. He was trying to make sure she ain't do that real quick.
Oh, that was strategic hand holding. That make sure she ain't hit him with a cross right quick. That was a strong hand. You said she was holding.
That was that stuff preservation.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it be what it be. But it's funny to me though, the video and then the reaction to the video, because he basically did, what we saw Jada do over the summer. He did right now, and came up with a lot of ownership, a lot of accepting of his faults. He did that, and he still got eviscerated for it.
A lot of
Jada owned up to all her bullshit. She was championed as a strong woman who,
Hey, Jada studied first too.
It's a stutterable situation, isn't it?
Hey, but Jada didn't spend the 5 years before that saying how all women ain't shit and she would never do such thing and that all this other bullshit.
Yeah, but they spent the 5 years prior. They spent I don't know how many years it was. I'm not. Hey, look, full disclosure, I'm not that well versed on all of the timelines of everybody bullshit. But Jada was denying that she was fucking that little boy for years, wasn't she?
Probably, but she wasn't sitting there saying that all women who cheat, well, all women cheat and all women ain't shit and all this other shit. She was just saying, hey, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but she used similar predatory practices, and she did hers in real time. She did the exact same shit he did. Hey, come here, let me coach you. I'm worried about your mental. I want to look out for you as a person that cares about your well-being. So let me give you advice and mentorship to guide you through the more difficult areas of life. August. Derek is let me guide you ladies through the most difficult, areas of life, relationship wise. We just got him to his bedroom, but still equally predatory in my opinion. He just casted a wide ass net. This bitch was, more so, selective service or whoever her kids brought home to play with.
Nah. See, that's just where we disagree. This nigga, he went on a whole. He was the ultimate hater, the whole ultimate throw niggas under the bus in order to get some pussy ass nigga. Like a man would never do such thing to a woman. There's no such thing. If a man's going to cheat, then you should never listen to him. You should never believe him. You should never do. this I don't give a fuck. That if you cheat, you on bullshit. You're a horrible human being. He spent 5 years screaming that shit, and all men cheat. All these niggas ain't shit.
100%. 100%. Now this bitch was like, okay, let's go to church. Let's go to church. You come and move in with us. Let me get you into rehab. I know you got a drug addiction problem. Let me help you with that, baby. Come on over here. Let mama help you out now. What you want? Had a heroin there a little bit. Come on here. Let me put you on something else. Like, come on. That wasn't predatory. And then when you do it, to deny it after the fact, I think is worse. Because Derek been sit out here for years denying the fact that he was out there sullying these women.
That right
He
there.
just did it. Let me read the comment. Danny said, Derek wrote books and his entire career is to throw men under the bus and tell gullible ass women everything they want to hear. Whole time he ain't shit. You are correct. And let not my argument cloud my stance. He ain't shit. That motherfucker's a clown. Wholeheartedly a clown. Clown. I'm just pointing out the tribalism and public opinion that will champion a whole other clown, but we don't call him a clown because it's a woman. Y'all champion that broad for doing the exact same thing that man did. Jada Pinkett brought her husband on the red table to we didn't hear what she did. She brought Will on there to throw her some cover and all. No, we didn't hear that. We heard she's woman enough to admit her faults in front of her partner. Look how strong she is.
Hold on. Nah. Because we clowned Will.
We clowned Will. We clowned Will. We didn't clown her.
Oh,
we clowned her saying entanglement, but we didn't clown. We clowned Will. We didn't clown the person that was doing the cheating. We didn't clown the woman. We clowned Will. And there's a little, you bumped into something else too that kind of was weird. The amount of backlash that the chick got was kind of crazy to me too. Like,
women are vicious.
I didn't hear no dudes talking about her appearance. Like, man, she busted. If I was bloody, I'd have cheated too. Yeah, I'd have been on. I heard a lot of women.
I heard that. I did hear that. I did see one meme when motherfucker said, "Hey, daddy said it to me." The motherfucker said, "If I came home at night to a woman that was dressed like the Temptations, I'd cheat too."
Hey, look. Real quick. Who sent you that?
Oh, Danny.
Danny is what? Because that's one of them names where it's kind of ambiguous.
Danny is a woman.
Danny is a woman, right? The women been killing this young lady, this victim in this situation. If we, gonna put it out there. Y'all weird. Y'all are weird.
They ain't weird, nigga. This is the character, nigga. They are vicious.
Vicious. Hey, but the weirdness is where they choose to place the viciousness. They didn't put no viciousness on Jada. They just said, "Hey, look, nah, she cool. She did what she did. If she was a man, y'all wouldn't have no." And the thing is, we never say nothing. We not out here like, yeah, nah, the nigga should have cheated. You've never heard that from us. We not out here with the hypocrisy and the double standards of our brother did it, support him. No, we calling him a clown. We saying he ain't shit either.
It's because we know when to pick our battles.
We know when to pick our battles, and Derek Jackson is not a battle that we finna pick up. Because that nigga been fucking up the game for a lot of niggas for a long time. So we already don't like that motherfucker. Hey, Danny said, I got it from a man though. All the men on my timeline have been posting horrible shit about that lady. No. All the men on your timeline have been sharing memes about that lady. And let me not say that. I don't know that to be true. I don't know. On my timeline, I ain't seen no man dragging her. I just saw men sharing memes, but I saw women putting comments out. That was crazy. If I'm gonna be out there with my husband and he just cheated on me with some woman, I'm for damn sure not finna have no hat on my head. I'm gonna come out there, I'm finna kill him. What you thinking this is? I ain't finna show myself like that. No. These is the women. These is the women. These ain't the men. Women. And I don't know if y'all want to get into it. I don't know what the chick look like, really. Them glasses is a lot.
A lot.
But she don't look all that bad. She just look like,
I was just about to say, if you ain't a fucking 4 in a bonnet, you at least a 7.
Yeah. She said, well, I have been reading the comments under the memes, but the women have also been talking shit about her appearance. Hey, I'm telling you, it's the women. Y'all are the problem with society. I ain't want to shift this conversation to that, but yeah.
I haven't heard one single comment from a man denigrating her. I've heard what a man should do or would do or would have done, but not one single comment from an actual man denigrating Shorty at all. At all.
Candace said, at all. Candace said, duh, he was cheating with women. Yeah. Y'all be the, hey, look, and that's the other part of it. And this is moving on from his conversation, from his situation real quick, just to put that aside for a second. But let's not hide ugly truths. Women like married men. Women like involved men. Let me just say that. Not even just married. Women like involved men. Women will keep a nigga secrets as long as it's beneficial for them to keep the nigga secrets. If he's stepping out and doing that. So I ain't saying that they responsible for that man cheating, but are they responsible for adding to the hurt, harm, and pain that their sisters experience? I think so.
I see. The thing is, it's basically all of the men feel like I told you so in this situation, because we've for the past 5 years been saying this nigga is just saying bullshit that that females want to hear, just so he can get some pussy. And literally,
it's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of self-correction tonight.
And literally, he's just been telling, and it comes out, and women for years, nah, he just telling like it is. He just telling y'all bullshit that y'all want to hear so he can get some pussy and he can sell y'all dreams. Literally, what has he been doing? Getting pussy, selling dreams.
Hey, look, I feel you, and also feel attacked at the same time. Getting pussy, selling dreams was his whole modus operandi. Now, Candace, wait, that's the dumbest shit you ever heard that I said? What did I say that was so dumb? And you ain't even got to type it. You have the opportunity to speak your mind here.
Where's the voice of God?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Theo, that is the dumbest shit. Hey, he should have dropped shit right there. I don't give a fuck.
The blaming the woman is the dumbest shit. I'm the voice of God.
No,
she's a woman.
It ain't gotta sound like that though. God damn. It sounds like the voice of God.
Now say that again one more time because I didn't hear you. What you say?
Blaming women for a man cheating on his wife. He's the one that made the vow.
No.
So to say that
I'm not
women-
blaming. See. That's the problem. You hear what you want to hear. I didn't blame the women for him cheating. I just said that they share some responsibility for that hurt, harm, and pain that their fellow sister has been that she's experienced. You're in that. It's not your fault that that man cheated, not at all. But you are somewhat responsible for her pain because you out here with her man. Now, if you ain't know that man was married, that's a whole other situation. But I'm talking about when you know that that man's married and you stepping out with that man anyway.
I don't know the guy, but I heard that nobody knew he was married.
Hey, look, I'm taking it away from him in this aspect. I said that already. I'm setting his situation aside.
So I'm saying in regards to the women that you're blaming, he could have lied to them as well. They probably didn't know he was married either.
Man, Joe, again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm taking this away from his situation. I'm talking specifically about situations where the marital status of the infidelis, is that a word? Infidelis?
Infidel.
Hey, look, I want to say infidel, but infidel don't sound right. The infidelious, if it ain't a word, it's a new word. New word alert. I'm talking about the infidelious man when the woman knows that the motherfucker is being infidelious. Infidelious. If it's a word, but it ain't, man. I don't care. I'm saying it anyway. But you have to be responsible in somewhat for your actions. And if your actions is to sleep with this married man or this involved man, you know that you could potentially be causing harm, or not harm necessarily, but hurt, pain, agony, undue mental stress. So fucking yeah, harm.
That's true, but it's solely on the husband. He's the one that made the vows.
You can say it's solely on the husband, but if it wasn't these women out here that were so willing to sleep with husbands wouldn't have nobody to sleep with. And again, this is specifically for the ones that know that the man is married or involved.
Harlots.
How do you get around that? How do you get around that?
No, the woman is wrong too, but the man is the one who had the vow with his wife, not the woman on the side. The man is fully responsible for his action.
100% fully responsible for his actions.
And yeah,
but
the woman is at fault.
The woman is also responsible for her actions.
She's at fault. Yes, but it's his relationship with his wife. It's not her relationship.
I'm just saying that you're responsible for adding to somebody else's pain out in the world.
The cost of vagina is too damn high.
That's what I'm saying. So it could be what it is. It could be what it is. You can sit here and act like, well, it's all on the man, and the women ain't never got no culpability or never no fallibility in the situation. When they do. They do. Now, is she responsible for it? No. But she's a contributor. Just like I ain't got to rob a bank, but if I'm driving the motherfuckers who robbed the bank away from the bank, I'm complicit in that crime, and I'm aiding in that bank robbery, right?
No, what you're saying is more like it's the bank's fault for having so much money there that the bank robber robbed it. No,
I'm not saying that at all. That's like I'm not blaming in that scenario. The wife is the bank. I'm not blaming the bank for getting robbed. But I'm saying that the motherfucker who robbed the bank, the motherfucker who drove the getaway car, the motherfucker who rided the safe house to lay low in, all the motherfuckers are complicit and culpable in the bank robbery. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but if it wasn't no bank there to rob, bank robber wouldn't rob no bank.
Yeah, but there was a bank and they all robbed the bank. So what's gonna happen to that motherfucker who was just sitting there like, well, I just gave him the house. Well, nah, you in on it too, nigga.
That was
the same argument to the woman who's sleeping with that other woman's husband. Well, I ain't make him come over here. I was just with him when he came over here. Yeah, but you knew he was married.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley.
But anyway, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, to make a long story short, I don't have another one. I'm just trying to think of one real quick. I don't have another one. But dude's still a clown. Yeah, he full of shit. He's a clown. He ain't shit. maybe, just maybe, listen to the chorus of men that's talking about the behavior and actions of another man. We be seeing the fuck shit. We know it's not hard.
See, but we've been saying that for years, and if motherfuckers would have listened years ago, we wouldn't give a fuck because this thing would be irrelevant.
The thing is, I don't know anybody who outwardly subscribes to his philosophies. They just champion them when they cherry pick. I've never heard anybody champion him. I've just heard dumb shit he says repeated and resonated. Like, that's the era we're in life, where people just cherry pick everything. When he says some stupid shit that a certain sect of people can get behind, they get behind it. They don't necessarily bring him with it. Matter of fact, I've seen more stealing of numbnut shit than actually fucking pushing it.
Oh, you talking about I'm gonna just quote this nigga, but I ain't gonna quote this nigga. We just say the shit he said.
We just seen the video too, so we know where it comes from, and so we associate one and the same. When nobody, I don't think, ever really subscribed to him. He just say low hanging fruit shit that there's really no rebuttal to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, guys, you shouldn't rape women under no circumstance. And they were like, all right, well, we can't rebuttal that. And then he goes into how it's all men's fault. But at the core of it is no man should rape women. So if you rebut any of that, it would outwardly appear, they call it gish galloping. It would outwardly appear like
they call it what?
Gish galloping. It's when the motherfucker lay down so many facts and shit, you don't even remember what the motherfucker's actually saying.
Oh.
They lay down so much shit. They lay down so much information that you don't even recall what the fuck you were originally even arguing about. And that's what he does well. He'll base some shit in an outwardly can't be opposed sentiment, but will support it for the next 45 minutes with numbnut shit. And you be like, God damn. So if I say, nah, you wrong, I'm basically saying women should be raped for what they wear.
Right. You don't want to disagree with this motherfucker, but no, I want to disagree with this nigga. Danny said, I know a few people who believe everything this man says and they still support him after this. Shaking my head. Hey, look, from what I know, most of the shit he say, like you just said, the shit that he bases his premise out, be right.
No,
and it's just the following 45 minutes that be the bullshit. I don't watch dude videos, so I don't know shit about what he be talking about. And
he basically says most men ain't shit.
But again,
I know that. I saw enough of what he says to form an opinion that I'm comfortable with having.
But the foundation of it don't be that. That be his supporting facts.
Right.
So you can't really, once you start trying to tear apart the facts, you have become in opposition to the argument.
Hey, a motherfucker can be a really good foundation layer, but not a good house builder. You could build a shitty house on a great foundation. It's possible.
Let's call this nigga bridge building and move on.
Pretty much that part.
But no. We got one last thing to address.
What you
this
got?
simple motherfucker reviewed his own video.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the smartest thing I've ever seen him do.
No, it was this dumbest shit.
Oh no, it was the smartest thing, but the dumbest shit. You might as well lean into it.
He did.
That's what I'm saying. So it was smart financially, but we're still talking of a premise of making actual sense. It was stupid.
And it was on brand with everything that he's done.
On brand, like
again,
a motherfucker.
Again, when
when
Jada brought herself to the red table, we loved it. When he brought himself to the driver's seat, when that motherfucker went to the parking lot.
See, but again, Jada talked about herself. When that nigga was in the car, he was talking about this nigga like he wasn't this nigga.
Hey, look, but that's the genius of it. He said it in the beginning. He was like, hey, yo, look, bipolarism. That's funny. Mike, I don't know. I don't think he's bipolar. I think he has a narcissistic complex. I think that's there. But even at a larger part, I know I just said that he got a narcissistic complex. No. It might appear that way. This motherfucker just want to make money. It's a money grab, but we're finna get into that in a second. But opportunity, that part. So he's in the car, breaking the fourth wall and critiquing his performance in his own video and telling you all the shit, but breaking it down in a way that was masterful. If you, I watched all 8 minutes of that video. Hey, look, aside from the couple counseling video that they had, when he had his come to Jesus moment, I had never watched that motherfucker for that long. And I gotta admit, the nigga is good. He pointed out points that everybody else pointed out and then explained them away like flawlessly. He was like, yeah, she did look like a hostage in that situation. I don't know if she was being forced to or not. But then I watched a live and I was able to see a little bit more about her personality and how she was able to move, how she acts. And I got a more of a sense of her pattern of behavior. And that was just in line with how she behaves. Wait, what? That sounded like a lot of good bullshit.
A lot of good bullshit.
You mean her performance on the live was a much more convincing performance of a person who wanted to be where they were, as opposed to a person who was forced to be where they were?
No, but see, this is where my background in psychology kicks in. That even if he was to say that, his character preys on women of that nature, that more reserved, less to pry, less to force the issue. So he's building himself a profile with even saying that dumbass shit.
Mm-hmm. Then he said, did we see the video on her page? The fuck is she talking about? I think you talking about the one, I don't know. I think she got 2 videos now. I'm not sure the one that was on your page. I saw the one when she was in a baseball cap in front of some saxophones and a guitar. And I was low-key waiting on her to my debut album is coming out. So that's how I know about that. Like, unless you're a musician, why do you have this amount of instruments in your house? Because I don't know him to play nothing. And she didn't play nothing, but I was damn sure thinking that, it was going to be a Christian jazz CD, on the way. Something. But yeah, where the fuck was he at? Yeah, on him in the car talking about himself. I thought that shit was great. He broke it down. He gave you references to his life and cited his writing.
He still got to sell. He still got books to sell.
Got books to sell, and then at the end of the whole thing, when he broke down his video, he said at the end of it, "Hey, look, I wrote a book about this, and it's currently 50% off everywhere you can buy books. So go ahead and get that. I'll holler." And this is why I'm saying that we could say it's narcissistic in a way, but it's capitalist.
That motherfucker might as well have said, "I'm building a school for young black boys."
No, that was the other nigga.
I said he might as well have said.
Oh, he could have. He basically that's what he did. Shit, but yeah, I mean, from that standpoint, I get it. Even the video itself is genius because he makes money off of the viewership of his content. And if I make a video and then react to the video, and then get you to react to the video, then get you to react to the reaction video, and then reaction to that. I get you to react to everything that I do in a major way. You make fun of it, you share it on your page, you talk about it, and now everybody else got to go look at it again. I don't know where the views at on this fucking video, but I'm sure they're in the tens of millions. I may be wrong. I don't know. But I'm thinking tens of millions of views. Huh?
This nigga 100,000 nigga. We looking at 500,000 right now, probably. He's a 100,000 probably. But you're correct. So, but let's put the qualifier in it that it was an excellent marketing move. But we as humans, and talking about this shit from a humanistic nature standpoint, this shit was stupid from beginning to end.
Explain.
For what he stood for what he did, for how he brought it out, he should have shirked off into again. We agree that it was an excellent marketing move. But from a humanistic standpoint, from a man, him being a person before him being a tool for financial gain, he should have handled this behind the scenes. Everything about this was stupid. Men cheat, women cheat, whatever. It shouldn't have broached this arena.
But to play devil's advocate, I think he might have did that back when they say this shit initially happened last year. And the nigga was low and rebuilding this shit and getting his personal life back together. Now that that's back together, I see no reason not to exploit the financial benefits of this particular situation. While the financial exploitation is for the getting, you get while the getting is good.
It's corny. That's why. It's corny. That's why.
But he been corny. We already established he a clown.
That don't make it acceptable.
Oh, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying the reason that he did it. Hey, Candace said I'm on his YouTube page now. His old videos are in the millions, and his apology videos are in the 100,000s. Hey, look, what was his very last video before the apology video? I'm interested to know. If you could do that, bit of behind the scenes work real quick, Candace. But I'll tell you why I asked you to look that up while you're looking it up. I think this shit is just a money grab. It's just something to promote his shit to get bucks. That's it. That's all. Whether it be his channel was dying and he needed some shit to reinvigorate.
We'll allow it.
I think that's a word, reinvigorate. That's already a word. That ain't my word. That's Merriam's word.
Correct word. But we don't know if it was a word you were trying to use, motherfucker.
Oh, I said it. Shit. Fuck. But yeah. Hey, look, maybe I did. Yeah, I had to. I'll be talking fast and I'll be thinking sometimes. But anyway, so was it a ploy to reinvigorate his career, sell some book? Either way, I think it was a money grab. Now, the rationale for the money grab was it to reinvigorate his career? Was his channel sliding? Was his views down? I don't know. Again, I don't watch this nigga shit, but
I don't think they were, because talking shit about niggas and basically making us look like we ain't shit. I mean, that is a perpetual filling bucket.
Yeah, but if it could be a new nigga. It could be a new nigga killing niggas out here, and you the old nigga killer. This new nigga killer is just he got some gumption. Have you seen this channel? He doing backflip and everything. Like, I don't know.
I think we're all in agreement that this
not with Kevin Samuels out here. That nigga is as long as Kevin Samuels exists, that nigga is gonna always be the god of dogging niggas.
Hey, look, she said 1 week ago, 133,000. 2 days ago, 733,000. The millions was years ago. The recent ones were lower than 100,000 views. Hey, all I know is this. I went to church for many years, right? And every time when the pastor was about to wrap up his sermon, he get real boisterous. He get to singing and get the and do all that shit. And then that's when they open the doors to the church. And then right after that, they gonna pass the collection plate out because I just gave you the best part of the show. So let's reintroduce this collection plate because you've just been thoroughly entertained, and maybe you'll come up some dollars.
Myself to call me hoe.
Chris just said, "Do y'all know about the other secret? The mistress is threatening him with." I do not know, Chris. Nah. I do not know what other secret this other mistress could be threatening him with. But
we're not gonna make this simple motherfucker relevant. He got one mistress off. We roasted his wife. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, now that we said all that shit for the last 30, 40 minutes, however long we've been talking about this motherfucker, let me just say what I think we might have all been thinking. Well, not all of us, but I think the three of us on here. I don't know if we had this, but this shit was for publicity's sake. It may not. None of this shit may be real.
I believe it's all real because, like I said, niggas like him prey on women. It all fits a persona. It's all real. Mm-hmm. He's a serial cheater. That's why he gets the timid wife. That's why he gets the motherfucker that subservient to him, so he can be philanderous when he's out here and doing his thing. Somebody who ain't gonna poke around too much questions as long as he is home on time. See, he one of them Blair Underwood cheating ass niggas. He at home on time. He where he supposed to be when he supposed to be there. So he think his cheating is if a tree falls in the forest type shit.
Now that cheating still happen. You still ain't shit. I don't know, but like I said, I wouldn't put it past all this shit being Wag the Dog and it being a big ass money grab. That's the conspiracy theorist in me. That's me just sitting here looking at a lot of shit that's going on in the world today. Like, is all this shit just fake? Are we just did an entertainment lawyer watch Wag the Dog and say, you know what? If I were to bring that shit over here, it would be magic. And so you get shit like what's his name? Swede and Quavo getting together out of nowhere. And everybody sitting there like, man, Joe, this shit fake. And then you form a relationship and then you break up and it's all over the internet. And it's just so happens you got an album coming out.
And we thought that Diddy J-Lo shit was fake. So motherfucker got shot.
Right. Tashawn,
no, the relationship was fake. The circumstances around the relationship being, fake and just having been going around got real. But I don't think she was with him. Motherfucker been doing this shit forever. They've been wagging the dog and making up drama. And Candace, if you put that last comment up, I want to read it. I just didn't get a chance to read it yet. But they've been wagging the dog on this shit. And we just been sitting here watching it, and we just take everything as though it's real. And should we be taking it as though this shit's just real entertaining? And Chris said it's not too hard. It's not hard to pull a female crowd. There's a lot of issues you can choose from. 100%. 100%. You can choose. That's the thing about females, and this is the thing that pimps have understood forever. I can say whatever the fuck to you as long as I say it confidently, and you gonna go fuck this nigga and bring me the money. I could be a nice pimp. I could be a mean pimp. I could be a joyful, funny pimp. I could be a smack you across the face pimp. But I'm still a pimp at the end of the day, and I'm having you go fuck people and bring me back the money. And that's the gender we dealing with here. Say what?
No.
Oh, okay. Candy just said, yes, I just watched a show called Flack about PR reps that comes up with situations to get more publicity for their clients. Yeah. And that's a wild ass show, by the way. I watched like 10 minutes of that show, and this bitch came up with a whole ass excuse as to why this motherfucker had child pornography on this computer during an airplane flight.
Service
this nigga turned to her. He was mad as hell, causing problems on the plane. He turned to her and said, "Yeah, they got my computer, and there's some stuff on there that I don't want people to know about."
White Olivia Pope?
No, she was like a Olivia Pope, but for much lower staked individuals. Like, you just a director, fam. You're not a world leader. You're Roman Polanski. If you never make another movie, the world's gonna keep going the exact same way. We're not stopping for your genius. Even though I don't know if you, I've never seen a Roman Polanski movie. But anyway, yeah, what did she say? Football player career was about to end. The PR rep said, "Tell them you're gay and you're going to get so many people supporting you and make millions." We saw that. What's her boy name? Sam. Whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah, the nigga last name was Sam.
Mitchell Sam. I thought it was Sam Mitchell or something. I don't know. The motherfucker who got drafted by the Rams. The gay defensive. What's his name?
I don't know, nigga.
Oh, I thought you said it.
Oh, Michael Sam.
The gay
Michael
motherfucker
Sam.
who got drafted by the Rams.
Michael Sam.
Michael Sam. The gay motherfucker. I don't know if dude was gay or not. I ain't never seen him do no gay shit. Where's his boyfriend?
I saw him do. They showed him do some gay shit when he got drafted, nigga.
They did? Oh shit!
Yeah. You ain't see him with his boyfriend put cake in each other's face.
Hey look! I ain't gonna believe it's real that he ain't kissed that nigga.
I think he might have done that.
Hey look! I don't want to see it, but I just want to know how far he's willing to go to keep the lie alive. Hey look! And I'm just joking. I don't know if he lying or not about his sexuality. I just know that he exploited his sexuality for an opportunity to play football in the NFL. And he definitely did that. So if he can do that, I can make some jokes about it, damn it. The fuck?
Didn't that nigga get cut before the season started?
He might have, but he got drafted. It was the main goal.
Yeah, he got cut before the season started.
Hey, look.
See?
You want that nigga on your D-line?
Pause.
Changes the meaning a little bit. Changes the meaning a little bit. Pause. Yeah.
Pause.
Hey, side note here, Brooklyn is getting their ass beat by Utah right now. 45-30.
I mean, they ain't got Kyrie, Harden, or KD.
Hey, look, I didn't know that. I didn't know that information. I ain't been watching the game. I'm just looking at the score now.
No, I'm watching.
You see a nigga with a pro pushing the ball up the court. Yeah. He don't like his name is James or Kyrie. Anyway, yeah, so to wrap this shit up, Derrick Jackson's situation could be real, could be, karma coming back hard, and now you got to deal with the shit you deal with, you hypocritic motherfucker. It could also be these niggas is just trying to get their shit popping, because if you were trying to introduce the YouTube channel of what's her name, Denia Jackson, what better way to get her some interest than to introduce her like this? This is the rollout. This is how we're gonna put you into the conversation of the world. Because I think she made the saxophone video. I think she got a video with some fatigues on. I think they got a video of her singing at a church now. Like, it's a bunch of videos of her just popping up. I don't know what she's finna do, but she sounds like she's finna start like a prayer warrior coalition any moment now, any day now. So with that said, more power to her. Go ahead and do your shit. We mentioned Sweaty Quavo. I don't want to talk about them a whole lot, but real quick, they broke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
People were shocked that the bitch that rapped 98% of her shit about gold digging shit, about breaking a nigga for a bag or a check, was a gold digger. Motherfuckers was surprised by that shit. Like the woman who rapped that shit in entertainment life was in real life a motherfucker who was really just about checking the nigga pockets and what you got ain't good enough for me.
Shocking.
And we live in a world where it's niggas lining up just to get his bitch money. Knowing exactly what the fuck it is that she's on.
There will never be a shortage of stupid. There will never be a shortage of simp ass niggas.
Never. And we gotta start calling simps when we see them. If you out here with a bitch talking about breaking niggas for bags and doing all this gold digger shit, you a simp. Now, what I did want to point to, what I did find kind of funny about this whole situation, that nigga took her car back.
Good shit.
I thought that was funny as hell. And it also gives you a little light into the insight into the financials that these motherfuckers is putting out there. So what happened was, and I don't know if anybody else actually read this story. A dealership gave him, it was a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, one of the motherfucking $400,000 ass cars, 500 maybe with some shit on it. I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know how much fuck shit cost. They gave him that car as a lease. He didn't buy that shit for her. He didn't lease that shit for her.
He bought it.
He got this as an endorsement, deal or whatever. And was like, hey, yo, look, bitch, here you go. And then when the relationship was over with, because it was gonna end, just be real. Neither one of you motherfuckers is deep enough to try to find out any actual thing about the other person that you involved with to form an emotional connection that's going to be able to last for any amount of time that's significant. So you're playing house, you're playing make believe, whatever the fuck you're doing. But motherfucker got a free Bentley and was like, all right, I'm gonna let her drive it. And then as soon as they broke up, he was like, hey, yo, look, I'm not gonna be responsible for whatever the fuck she do to that car. So, hey, yo, y'all come get y'all car back. I don't need it no more. I know it was free for me, and I still actually could have it free for me for another year. But nah, come get that shit now.
Hey, good shit.
Hey, look, it's petty, and I like petty, because it cost him nothing to let her keep that car. Nothing. But he said, nah. Hey, look, y'all go get that shit. I just thought that was funny. And
hell no, he's know that bitch don't take care of her shit. She damn sure ain't finna fuck up some shit that ain't mine.
Right.
That I technically don't really own. I have to return after a designated amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not finna be responsible after to pay that cleaning fee. That repair fee.
Cleaning fee my ass, nigga. That bitch might got 2 left feet.
Oh no. Shit, what else I want to talk about? What else happened this week? What else we got?
And speaking of tragic breakups, everybody's top 3 blackest white people. Gary Owen, he's going through a divorce currently.
Hey yo, look. Hey yo, look.
Yeah.
I've been getting a weird vibe from Gary Owen for a few years now.
I've been getting a weird vibe from Gary Owen since day one. He been a too comfortable cracker for me since day one. But hey, it is what it is.
You be like, it'd be hard to put a real good finger on it, cause it's like, hey, he really did nothing.
He really did nothing. We just feel he's just too comfortable. Comfortable.
Yeah. The nigga ain't put his foot on your table just so just yet, but he about to. Kenneth said something we agree upon. Or I don't know who you talk. I don't know if you meant to me or anybody else. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, but yeah, way too comfortable with that guy Gary Oldman.
Yeah, I could definitely see that because it's like his whole thing for the past, like before, it was just I'm white, but I'm good around black people. But like the past, like you say, maybe the past couple of years, this whole shit has just been I'm a white guy married to a black guy, to a black woman.
That's been his joke for the entirety of his career.
See, but before he had more than just that.
When? Only thing I know about Gary Oldman's comedy is, yeah, I've been to a black church. I've been to a black church and my wife is black. Let me tell you about it. The black church is long. Like, hey, yeah, I've been to a black cookout. I've been to one because my wife is black. So yeah, I've been to one. Black cookout, the food is good. Like, that's the extent of his comedy. Black folk shit that he's exposed to because his wife is black.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of it. It ain't always been that. But like I say, for the past couple of years, it definitely has been all that.
I don't know. I grew up in the trailer park. They thought it was weird because I like black girls. Like, I'm trying to figure out the jokes that ain't centered around him, and I like black people. See, I got a black wife or girlfriend or fiance and then wife. Like, it's just. Why did they go funny?
I don't know. They are there though. I don't definitely not going to recall any of them offhand because I didn't recall any of his jokes offhand.
Because he ain't that funny. He ain't that funny, but we accept him because we're an accepting people.
I ain't gonna say that. He's marginally funny. He's Marlon Wayne's funny.
Marlon Wayans has given us stuff that we gonna live with. I'm gonna watch Scary Movie 1 and 2 forever.
I meant comedy wise. I didn't mean.
Movies. Like in stand up. I mean, yeah.
It was funny. I don't remember any of it.
Gary Owens' comedy in movies.
And no S.
You say what?
I say and no S. That's the one joke of his I remember.
Hey, look.
The only joke of his I remember.
Hey, look. That's mighty white of him. You ain't got no sauce. You ain't got an S on the end of your name, fam. Gary Owen. It's just a weird name. I don't know. Gary Owen. Cool. Owen. Yeah, but so I don't know why he was there. I don't know why we like him. Ken just put up a comment talking about Claudia Jordan is in the mix, and I heard that because I kind of like Claudia Jordan.
Who the fuck is Claudia Jordan?
I like her.
She was the model chick that was on the Jamie Foxx Foxhole.
I don't know her from that. I know her from it was a podcast she did. It's called Unhinged or Undisturbed or I don't know, whatever the fuck it was called. It was her, Mike Hill, and Guy Torrey, and some other motherfucker that I do not know his name. No slight. The motherfucker was cool in the show. I just don't know the motherfucking name. Other people you was famous to you. But Guy Torrey was on there and he left after a while or whatever. But it was Mike Hill. He's a shit. What channel he worked for? He's a sports commentator. I can't remember which channel he works for. But he calls sports.
Nah, that's Michael Smith.
No. Michael Smith is another motherfucker that calls sports, but Michael Hill.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said ESPN. Said that Michael Smith was on ESPN.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But nobody cares about the motherfucker. Nobody. It don't even matter. Claudia Jordan. So they insert not they. Gary Owens is. It's kind of hard to say it in a plural possessive because
Gary Owens' wife.
Gary Owens' wife.
Owen
So
West.
Gary Owens' wife mentioned that Claudia Jordan was somehow involved in the story, but she did it in a kind of fucked up way. She just basically mentioned Claudia Jordan, and then when you decipher it, like most people won't, she was saying that Claudia friend was fucking my husband, and that's what was going on. Not Claudia. Not Claudia had anything to do with it, but Claudia's friend was fucking him. And that's what was up. And Claudia like, why you mention my name, bitch? I don't even know the bitch that was fucking this nigga. I don't. So don't say my name.
We was both in a Jay-Z video in '96, bitch. I don't know that. Oh,
I ain't know she was in the Jay-Z video in '96. Shit.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Hey, she was on that show that I don't know the name of, that podcast, and I think she's on some shit called Soul Sister or Sister Circle. It's a couple talk shows that got all black cast of just women. One of them is on the internet, and one of them is on WCIU. Both the shows' names, they may be worlds apart, but I think they're the same, so I get them confused all the time. But Claudia Jordan is on the show with Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray, and I want to say Kiki Wyatt, because the other show got Selena Johnson and some other people. But yeah, so she's on the show with them, and they talk about shit. So I like her. I like some of her takes on there. I liked her takes on the other podcast. So I think Claudia Jordan is cool. It's just unfortunate her name get brought up in a lot of bullshit. But
I mean, I know Claudia Jordan from being on the Foxhole and her being on that motherfucker all the time, talking about how Bruce Leroy used to stalk her.
I can see that nigga doing that shit, and it's not just because he tried to rape Freddie on A Different World. I can see this about. I'll say this about what's his name? Taman.
Tamac.
I knew it was weird. I knew it was a weird name. I can say that he looked like he may have been a former sexual harasser.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say he was a raper. I ain't gonna say he was an abuser. But I don't know. I get a harassery vibe from dude. And I love Last Dragon. I don't know what the fuck else he did, but
I can't think of a goddamn thing that he's done besides Last Dragon. I don't even remember that episode. In
that episode of A Different World.
And I'm here with more random fucked up knowledge.
Tell us about this nigga.
All right, so Timac. That motherfucker was in A Different World. That nigga was in a Last Dragon. And he was in, I don't know if y'all remember this motherfucking shit, like a soap opera style shit they had in between Comic View.
It's Your World Comic View?
It was an It's Your World style thing in Comic View. He was
never say that, but I wanna see it now.
They was in a hotel, and Timac was like the damn, what the fuck was it? Miss Shirley, all the motherfuckers was in it, nigga. They used to play it in between skits and Comic View. I mean, in between people in Comic View.
All right, but what happened in the skit that you think about with him?
He was the bellhop. It was just I can't.
It was just some other shit that he was in that we never seen.
I can't even think of anything indirectly, but he was a repeat character on that.
Oh, okay. I want to check it out. That shit seems entertaining.
I only know It's Your World and The Bold, the Black and the Beautiful from the Robert Townsend special.
The Bold, the Black, yeah.
The Bold, the Black, the Beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely. Now I gotta go find that shit and pull it up and watch it. We ain't hear none of that, by the way.
I said that shit was mad funny. That's it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so So yeah, Gary Owen is getting divorced. And speaking of crackers going crazy, apparently that was another mass shooting in Boulder a couple days ago.
Hey,
Where
look, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. You can't lead into the Boulder story of saying crackers going crazy.
oh, I can, because my take on this is
I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back. My bad. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead.
all right. So apparently this week in Boulder, a crazy ass cracker decided that he wanted to go buy an AR. I think it was an AR-15. Went and grabbed the AR-15. Went to the store, bought that motherfucker, and then went directly to the grocery store and started shooting people. This was a same-day purchase. Killed 10 people inside this grocery store, and then was arrested.
No. He was shot in the leg, right? Wasn't he shot in the leg first?
I don't know. His leg was bleeding. I don't know if he was shot in the leg, but I saw him walking out of a grocery store, handcuffed. So I'm not quite sure if that blood was his or one of the 10 people that he killed before he was arrested, including a police officer who he killed before he was arrested.
Arrested.
Now, he was arrested. He was arrested in Boulder, Colorado. Now, the thing that makes this particular arrest interesting is because in Boulder, Colorado, roughly a year and a half ago, a young black kid named Elijah McClain was murdered by these same bitch ass cops. And he was murdered because they're fucked up. All right, so now
they murdered that boy because he was they murdered that boy because he was autistic and he wasn't responding in the way they thought he should respond. So they shot him for nothing. He did nothing. I think he was wearing
apologize.
I think he was wearing.
No, he was wearing a sweater. He was wearing long sleeves, and it was hot outside. And according to the police officers, he was resisting arrest. Now, they arrested this cracker, but killed this little kid.
Yes.
Fuck Boulder. Fuck Boulder police officers.
Did you take that Batman nigga in alive too?
Was that what now?
So didn't they take that Batman nigga in alive too?
They take all the white shooters alive. Whoever phone ringing, you can mute it or turn the phone off. Was that all us? Yeah. Shit.
I'll fuck around here. No. But yeah, they managed to somehow kill Elijah McClain, but take this murderous cracker in alive in the midst of his murdering spree. Like, this is fucked up.
In the midst of his murdering spree on aisle 10, hey, all you got to do is just be on aisle 10 and, present white, and you might get a leg shot. You might get, an errant corner and your hip got a little snagged. I don't know how you got cut or started bleeding, whatever. I don't know. I just know they walked the motherfucker out. I think he was in his drawers. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It lends itself to crazy if they catch you in your drawers, but I don't think this man was crazy.
Nah, he's a fucking murderer.
That part.
And then apparently you can be white and a murderer and get arrested, but if you're black and autistic, you die. What the fuck?
Now, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if they knew that man's name was what was his name? Ahmed Al Alawi Alyssa. Do you think he would have walked out of the store?
Oh no.
Or have been carried out of the store?
Nah, he'd have definitely been dragged out. Maybe
Drugged?
Dragged.
Oh, they'd have drugged him. Oh shit, they wouldn't put him on one of the little carts and just rolled it out. They'd have just But yeah, I think that if they'd have known his name was Ahmed Al Alawisi, whatever the fuck that the rest of that shit was. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's his name. There's no more.
Okay. All right, so apparently I was mistaken. Shout out to the producer right there. So Elijah McClain died in Aurora and not in Boulder.
Oh.
There's a 40-minute difference. And yeah. And he apparently wasn't autistic. He just wanted.
Wait a minute, I think that Batman nigga was in Aurora too.
He was. Elijah wasn't the mentally challenged kid that they shot.
I don't know.
Hey, look, I don't want to speak nothing on that man that wasn't on that man to begin with. I'm not fully aware of all this. The cops shoot so many Negroes that it's hard to keep track. Forgive me.
That's fucked up.
Like y'all forgive them. Cops shoot these niggas all the time.
I don't think we talked about the trial of George Floyd starting last week.
Oh yeah, that is taking place.
I feel you.
Yeah, this innocent march is taking place as well. Speaking of murderous ass cops. So yeah, anybody want to take any bets on his not guilty verdict?
He'll be found guilty.
He won't.
Now
he will not.
What will he be found? What will he be found guilty of is the question. Will there be justice? Not at all. Will he get found guilty? I would say so. No justice. He'll be found guilty. He'll get about. I don't think he'll get more than 5 years. But I think he'll get about 5. I think he'll be found guilty and he'll get about 5 years.
I don't see it. I don't see him getting found guilty. Man. Like at best, it'll be a mistrial.
Fam, they gave Amber Geiger 3 years.
Her murder wasn't on video.
She wasn't on duty.
Her murder wasn't on video, so nobody saw her kill that man.
Goddamn duty. She walked into another nigga crib. She wasn't even on duty. She walked into another nigga crib and assassinated that motherfucker.
Hey,
this man is on active duty, restraining a quote unquote drug-induced maniac who had just committed a crime.
Hey, look. I don't know. I think he'll get some time. I think he'll get some time. I think he'll get 5 years. I do not think it'll be justice. I don't think he'll get what he deserves.
I think Laquan McDonald got 5 years. That was a 16-year-old boy.
Oh, speaking of, Laquan McDonald's murderer will be home next year.
This year? No.
Nah, it should be about January.
I thought he was gonna be out. I thought he would be out in the middle of this year.
Nah, it's only been what, a year and a half. He still got 9 more months before that 3 come up for their parole.
That parole, he's getting out. He's getting out first day. He's getting out first parole hearing, definitely.
Hell yeah.
But back to
ain't gonna
the
start
back.
at 9. He's gonna be eating chicken at 9:15.
Oh, 9:15. He's definitely gonna be eating some blandly seasoned chicken. But back to Boulder. What do y'all say about the? I don't know if y'all been seeing the gun control arguments that have been bantied about recently.
Oh yeah, because all right, so this bitch bought the gun the same day he murdered everybody. The motherfucker last week he bought his gun 4 days before he started killing everybody.
The motherfucker from Atlanta that shot all the people in the massage parlors.
Yeah. He bought his gun 4 days before he started killing everybody. So yeah, that gun control shit probably needs to happen.
Probably needs to happen. But your president got on the TV yesterday and said rather emphatically that Congress needs to act and move and push legislation forward to enact gun control laws, and he'll sign it readily. As soon as they do it, as soon as they do the work, I'm gonna go ahead and sign it because that's what I'm about.
My cold ass.
But in the interim, while motherfuckers is getting shot, maybe perhaps Mr. Biden, maybe you could sign an executive order to address some of these gun control issues that we're experiencing in our country right now. And not maybe, you actually can. There's executive orders that you can do right now. Like it's 10/22 on a Wednesday in March. On a Thursday in March, you can actually impact and make change in the gun control laws of this country.
He can't.
He can though.
Which executive orders could he be? Would he be able to pass?
He can make an executive order limiting the ability to buy guns based on background checks. He can do that by executive order.
You sure about that?
Yep. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm sure about that. He can do that executive order tomorrow. Now,
I thought that
it's an executive order.
It would have to be passed.
And no, executive orders are executive orders. Now they can be taken away by the very next person who comes into power. It's easier to get rid of executive order, but the thing about it is, once it's enacted, even if it's reversed, it was still taken away, and you could save potential lives in the interim. You've been the president for 3 months. You got 3 years, 9 months left. If whatever your executive actions would enforce, it'll hold for the next 3 years, 9 months. Make it a nice, blissful, or not even blissful, but make it a more peaceful 3 years, 9 months. And we'll worry about the possible reversal of that when the time comes. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Let's name it the retrumpeting.
That's what we're gonna call it. You saying that because we putting them back in 4 years?
I say anybody coming back after this go round is probably gonna try to pull some Trump ass shit.
Everybody's gonna pull some Trump ass shit. Everybody. Joe Biden's pulling Trump ass shit right now, but people just ain't talking about it. He's not. He's put a big ass black redacted banner over everything border related right now. Congressmen, media personnel can't go to the border and can't go into facilities to see how people are being housed, to see what's really going on there, because it's restricted. Access is restricted right now. And they're saying because of COVID, it's restricted. It's been COVID. kids in cages is a thing we not concerned about anymore?
They said something about this country got a 90-day war club for presidents, and they say this nigga 90-day war club. Like you gotta bomb somebody within your first 90 days. Say this
he's been there already. He's definitely already been there.
Biden created some Libyan motherfuckers that they don't even know were insurgents. He went against all advisement just to get into this 90-day bomb club.
Oh, he broke the law to bomb them, but we just gonna gloss over that part too, because Democrat, yay! I don't know, but yeah, he do plenty of fucked up shit. But bringing it back to the Boulder shit, he has the ability to actually enact change right now, and he will not do it, and he won't do it. And you got congressman after congressman after congressman coming on TV talking about how their hearts go out, how it makes them sick to their stomach, how they can't sleep, eat. Oh my, this is just horrible. But they ain't gonna do shit to change it. And so I'm done talking about it because ain't shit gonna change about it in this country. There's not gonna be any gun control, any common sense laws. They're gonna let motherfuckers go in and shoot up shit forever just cause. That's the way we roll. US, baby. America.
America, goddammit. Yeah, laws definitely need to change. There definitely needs to be some shit happening. But we'll see if it happens.
Yep. What else happened? NBA YoungBoy got arrested.
Fuck that nigga get arrested for?
Guns, drugs, being a stupid nigga.
The usual.
The usual. He took police on a high-speed chase and then ran out the car after the fact.
Did he say bees? Bees! Bees!
Hey, Candace, you ain't got to put NBA YoungBoy up as a banner. We not gonna stay on this shit. That dumb nigga got arrested. That motherfucker needs to get smarter about life.
Oh, I don't know. You hear about the girl in Miami who took a quote-unquote Percocet that may have ended up being fentanyl and died a few days later?
I didn't hear. I don't know if that's the same story that I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, well, it can't be because you left out the most like salacious part.
The two boys raping her and then died a few days later. Yeah, same.
Oh, same story. See, I didn't know it was a few days later. I thought they found her dead in the hotel room.
It may have been hours later, but they were saying it was some time had passed.
Hey, all the details ain't important, but apparently these two motherfuckers, knucklehead, not even
motherfuckers.
Hey, look, I don't even know what happened in this story, so I ain't gonna say what happened. But what is said to have occurred by the authorities is that two individuals drugged and then raped a woman, and then after she overdosed on the drugs they gave her, they stole her wallet and went on about the action of spending all her fucking money as she lay dead in the hotel room somewhere. It didn't work for the Claremont twins, or one of the Claremont twins. Ain't gonna work for y'all niggas neither. I don't know. If you're unfamiliar with the Claremont twins, just Google Claremont twins, credit card scam, murder. You'll get all you know. Yeah, one of the bitches, she didn't kill a nigga, but the nigga was dead. She took his credit cards and balled out. Then went to jail behind it. Not for the murder, but for the theft, I believe. I think she out now, but it was crazy. But anyway, back to these niggas in South Beach, drugging and spending. Like, if you kill a motherfucker and you use their credit cards, they're gonna know everywhere you use their credit cards at. They're gonna know you're the person that used their credit cards because everywhere you use the credit card is a camera and there's a timestamp as when you use the credit card. Like, how dumb do motherfuckers gotta be?
Simple as hell.
Man, maybe in the pandemic, take advantage. How about in the midst of a pandemic, take advantage of the fact that you should be wearing a mask to prevent yourself from getting this deadly virus that has killed more than 500,000 people in your own country.
Look, you
don't even know you have the basic criminal principles of no face, no case. You ain't got that rudimentary shit.
If this was like, it just was mind-boggling from beginning to end. People were out there to be drugged and have sex with. Why do you have to drug and rape an unwilling participant? Like, it was hundreds of thousands of people that were out there
who didn't want them.
Exactly. It was some people would have gave you ass because you had that pill. Like, you wouldn't have had to take it.
I've been looking at somebody who had this shit. You want some pussy?
Right. You want some pussy? Right.
Like,
it should be mind-boggling that these motherfuckers be.
I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever understand it. Motherfucker, I'll never understand rape. It doesn't make sense to me. There are so many people with so little effort needed that you could just go have sex with.
Oh, you can understand these one-pump rapes that they trying to make.
Hey, look. I don't know what you mean when you say one-pump rape, but I already got I'm already on board with
he got a 3-pump buffer zone.
There's a pump limit before rape occurs.
He got a 3.
So you would be on board with these one-pump rapes. Like, hold on.
But it's gotta be said, and it's gotta be conceptualized in the full concept of the theory. You can't just be like, you get 3 pumps for his rape. No, that's not what I'm saying.
He's got a 3-pump buffer zone.
A 3-pump buffer from when sex is agreed upon to when sex is no longer agreed upon. It's only applicable in that circumstance.
You got coercive rape now, though, so you could even agree upon. You can never say no and still catch a rape charge.
Hey, look, I'm just talking about the one I'm talking about. I'll address those other ones when they come. I mean, if she didn't say no, then what do you want me to do? I just thought I convinced her.
That's what I'm saying. Convincing a woman now is called coercive rape.
Yeah, but coercion how? Like, it's different. Coercion, like, I'm gonna buy you a car after.
No, just keep asking.
Hey, look, get your ass kicked, that's rape. I'm gonna buy you a car after. I'm gonna buy you a car, but then I don't buy you a car. It's not rape. You just got tricked. You should have got the car first, bitch.
Tricked out the pussy.
I'm fully okay with niggas tricking bitches out of pussy. I'm okay with that.
You a sick man.
Hey, look. If he told you he loves you, and then after he was like, psych, that's not rape. It's fucked up, but it's not rape. You didn't get raped. You got tricked out some pussy. Chalk it up, move on.
But yeah,
he a fuck boy, an ain't shit nigga. You call them all the names in the book till you get to rapist. You got to stop. You got to skip over rapists.
Let's not take this off topic because we are talking about 2 rapists.
Hey, look. I
did it.
I'm at this point in my life right now. I'm not willing to call 2 black men who may have just innocently run a train on a woman who happened to unfortunately pass away after said train was ran, and then became criminals of opportunity and took her pocketbook and
crime, just not the rape.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say they didn't, but I'm also not gonna say they did, cause I wasn't there. One and two, I know bitches that'll let you run a train on them.
I know a lot. I got one train in me before I get on up out of here. One more. I'm gonna run one more train before I get up out of there.
I'm a senior. It's spring break. I'm probably gonna get my fiance Brad in grad school. So, you know, you only live once. You only live once.
This nigga gonna run a retirement train. This nigga gonna be like Kobe.
Hey, look. Kobe last game, what'd he do? He put up, what, 60?
Yep, he took every shot.
Your last go-round, spring break, the first spring break you had. Now, and also think about it like this, in the concepts of this, right? So you go to college, sophomore year, you're not 21 yet, so spring break ain't really a thing you do because, well, it's not a thing you do in your country because you can't drink if you're not 21. So spring break ain't even some shit you really on until you're 21, right? So you've been in college your whole collegiate career. Last year was your spring break year. You only get 2 of them unless you like stay in college a lot longer, and then you get a couple more. But most motherfuckers only get like 2. You go to college at 18, 19, 20, and then 21, 22, you graduating. So 21, your junior year, you get that. So long story less long. You get down, you missed last year. You want to make this the one shot you got at it. Hurrah. Motherfucker might take all the drugs available. Might go do all of the shit that they missed out on, or thought they missed out on, or thought they was gonna miss out on, or what the fuck ever. So now you do it, and the shit just don't go well. I don't know.
Hey, I'm along the signs of them niggas did that shit because one of them niggas look like fam from Players Club.
Hey, yo, look, one of the motherfuckers do look like an anorexic junior. One of them niggas look like an anorexic junior.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
But they from the set, and unless I get further information, I ain't gonna call them that. You can't get back on that, Mark. You can't get back on that one.
Hey, but you can't be out here looking like Junior and then be accused of this type of shit.
Hey, yo, look, that's not his fault. He was like Junior. Junior did Players Club, and he got a little. He got some Freaknik pussy. And if you got pussy during the last Freaknik, you may have a kid that is currently spring breaking.
Yeah,
might be Junior's son. I don't know. Shit.
Hey, but I'm sure I'm not the first person that has mentioned that. I'm sure there's a couple of people in his circle that have told him, "Hey, nigga, you look like that nigga." And
he definitely heard. He definitely heard that in the group chat.
And when you look like Junior, you can't be around Junior type shit.
You can't do no Junior activity.
You don't get the benefit of the doubt.
You can't go holler at your cousin, potential baby daddy on some bullshit. You can't have a bachelor party thrown by your sister.
Nah. You gotta stay away from certain activities.
Or your cousin called you, said he got me pregnant, he left. You just gotta be like, man, that's sad.
So what you gonna
do? You can't be. I'm gonna go over there and see that nigga. Nah. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation in Florida all the way around. I do notice how they really cracking down on niggas gathering, but there was a whole spring break prior to this that you can't tell me was not just as rambunctious as this one. But you get a few more, African American friendly schools spring breaking. And there's an abundance of melanated individuals down there. You may want to start, cracking down on some shit. And this is aside from the other case. But nah, they've been going around really busting up a lot of shit. They've been really quick with the coverage of all the debauchery and the fucked up shit that's happening now with this spring break. Now that there's more melanin down there. When it was white and it was debauchery, it was a little quieter.
Yeah. I don't know, because besides the nigga that ran out the restaurant and the hoes twerking on in front of the bus, the only motherfuckers I seen from that spring break was a white dude dressed up like the Joker waving American flag talking about Rona is over.
Oh shit, I ain't see that one.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if there's ever a way to get your point across in a credible way, is to dress up like the Joker and go around screaming that some shit that has ramping up across the water and has currently killed 500,000 people
that
in your
done.
own country.
Right.
That shit done, fam. We done. I mean, I'm dressed like the Joker to say it.
Right. While waving the American flag so that you know it's real.
Hey, look, that motherfucker's in the National Honor Society.
Yeah.
You just know it. You just he what they call it, baccalaureate. What they call him people. Yeah, he's one of those.
Yeah, he's
gonna be a Rhodes Scholar soon too. He's also on a squash team at Yale.
Yeah, he's definitely coming some later.
Yeah, comatose soon later.
Yeah. So yeah, spring break's been off the chain.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but yeah, spring break been off the chain. Motherfuckers loving it. Y'all go ahead and do that shit down there in Miami all you want. I ain't got nothing for it at all. I want to talk about. I don't think we talked about it on this podcast yet. While we discussing assaults and stuff, Mr. Watson, Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
You talk about him?
Nah, we ain't talked about him.
We ain't talk about him. Okay. So earlier this year, if you ain't been aware of any sports coverage in the news, I'm gonna start you from the beginning. So Deshaun Watson earlier this year demanded a trade from his team, the Houston Texans, after a tumultuous season and off season and a half, maybe.
Yeah, about season and a half. It started.
Take back the last off season when they traded his
best
wide receiver because he was an uppity nigga.
That's not the hill.
No. They traded their best wide receiver because their head coach thought that he brought too much drama on the team by having 3 baby mamas.
He was an uppity nigga. They didn't let that nigga just talk shit.
Wait, Deshaun Watson ain't the nigga that said he'll invented beatboxing, is he?
No, you talking about Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, all right.
Whole different Deshaun. But nah, so they traded DeAndre Hopkins for 2 snack packs and some crackers to the Cardinals. And he went out there and he balled, even though the Cardinals ain't really do all that much. But he's the leading wide receiver for a team in which this motherfucker's the quarterback, Deshaun Watson. So they did that last offseason. This offseason, they went the extra mile to hire a consulting firm to figure out who they should hire as their next GM after firing their current GM because he's been doing such a bang-up job by doing shit like, trading people that he shouldn't trade. Anyway, so the consulting firm came back and they came back with a couple of candidates, and both of those candidates happen to be people of color. Niggas, if you confused. So they said, thank you for that. We appreciate it. Ooh, you know what? We're going to go with this white boy from New England because we fuck with him. So thanks, but no thanks. So forgoing the advice of the people you paid to give you advice to make the decision that you actually trying to make, you said, no, I'm going to go with white people because black people What?
Yeah.
No. And Jason saw that shit. He was like, you know what? I'm out. Can't do it. Can't win with him.
Enough is enough.
Can't win with him. Can't play with him. So he demanded a trade. Fast forward a couple of months into that trade demand that he's been staunch on. And his team has been trying to get him to waiver. He's been staunch. So now, last week before last, maybe I've been avoiding this story for a couple weeks. It came out that he had been Me Too-ish with a massage therapist that he had got. And then he was Me Too-ish with 7 massage therapists, and then like 10, and then now I think it's like 12 or 13 or 14 motherfuckers at this point.
Yeah, massage therapy can't catch a break.
Say what?
I say, damn, massage therapy can't catch a break.
Can't catch a fucking break. I think he got 24 accusations over 13, I want to say. I keep want to say 13 women, but I think it might be more than that now. I don't know. But 24 accusations over this amount of women or whatever just seems really, really interesting that the story or the news breaks right when, you got.
He was trying to buy NBC?
When he was trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. Not trying to buy NBC, just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. And this is why I'm going to say that it's not, I don't believe it's real, right? Because you can't come right out and say that he raped one. Because you wouldn't go that far to say that he raped a woman. I ain't going to put that out there.
Yeah, because we want to keep him.
Because we want to keep him. I want to keep him. I want him to be able to survive this shit. You can't survive a rape. You can survive a sexual assault, harassment. You turned over, you put your dick in her hand, and she ain't like that shit. All of that shit. You can survive that. You can come back and you can quarterback Texas. We might get full game suspension.
Stop putting your dick in bitches' hands, fam.
Yeah, you might get that. You'll get that, and then it's over with. Then we back to business as usual. You'll be a good boy now. You learned your place. We had to smack your ass real quick, but you learned your place, and now you capitulate, and you're gonna be what we need you to be for years going forward. Or you can believe that he raped a dozen or so, or sexually harassed or assaulted a dozen or so Instagram massage therapists over the course of the last year, and you're just not hearing about it, and they just not filing lawsuits off of the strength of, because now's the time.
And they also just so happen to be represented by the neighbor of the owner of the Houston Texans. There's that part.
And look, be careful to say the neighbor and not the friend, because they're not friends, they're just neighbors.
Yeah. Just live across the street from each other in this uppity ass neighborhood.
In the same as gated or ungated, but exclusive. It's cold. It's cold. I ain't never been there, but I'm gonna assume it's cul-de-sac-y at least.
Yeah, there's definitely cul-de-sacs abound.
But I'm thinking it's gates.
You have to pause cul-de-sac.
You say what?
Nah.
Pause cul-de-sac.
Nah.
You gotta pause.
Because you gotta pause. You gotta pause ball joint.
Do you?
Yeah, you definitely gotta pause ball joint. You ain't gotta pause cul-de-sac unless you just call it the sack.
I don't know.
You gotta pause ball joint. You gotta pause cul-de-sac, fam. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen the ball joint that I just, when I hear ball joint, I say ball joint.
Pause. See, that don't
I
sound
work on
right.
cars, motherfucker. Sometimes I do brake jobs. I'm in there with the axles and shit around the fucking. Never mind. Hey, look.
No, so you was doing the job and you saw some ball.
Hey, look. I can't talk about doing the brake job and talk about these pistons you got to push in these rods and all. It just sounds like I'm gonna have to say pause a lot, so I just decided to just not.
Yeah. So while you doing the job, you was messing with the rod and you accidentally ran into a ball joint. Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah. Not to mention Not to mention, I was bent over when I did it.
Yeah, that's definitely pause worthy.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is every time you do your best work in a vehicle, ball joint involved.
Yeah, or I could. It lends itself to a lot of what I'm not good at. I'm not good at the pause game. I'll admit that. I've been practicing them off time though, so I might be a little bit better. I don't know.
All right, so what you're saying? So what you're saying is that when other people need their ball joint fixed, they come holler at you.
Nah, they don't holler at me. They don't holler at me. I fix my own ball joints. I fix my own ball joints. I don't fix anybody else's ball joints. Just do mine. That's just too arduous a task, and I'm not going to undertake it for other motherfuckers.
But you do know your way. You do know your way around a ball joint, though.
Yeah. I own one. You know, I'm an owner of a ball joint, so you know, it's mine. I could do with it as I want, right? I thought,
right.
All right. All right, so yeah, and all right, so Deshaun Watson has actually came out and said, yeah, I hit him all.
Wait, did he say he did that? Did he say
he came out and said it was all consensual.
Oh, the statement I heard was that, you know, that third bitch is definitely lying about everything she talking about. And then the other bitch that was talking about the uncomfortable shit, it wasn't meant to be, you know, like I'll try to rape you. It was just, I'm mad you had a bad experience. I ain't know he said he fucked all of them.
Well, I don't know if it was all of them, but he said he did some fucking. But it was all consensual.
I'm 22.
Hey, look! I just signed a $200 million contract. You think I'm not gonna fuck Instagram massage therapist?
I'm pretty sure that was in the contract somewhere.
Second of all, can you say Instagram massage therapist and not think hooker?
Yeah, I slid a couple of the ball joint.
I'm just saying. Can you say those words in succession and not think hooker?
No, those things run a line.
Okay, cool.
We're not being labelist here.
I'm gonna be a labelist. If she on Instagram promoting her massage therapy business and her titties is out, yeah, you know what time it is. I'm just saying.
Just because Krispy Kreme sells sugary glazed donuts don't mean they support diabetes.
But
sure they contribute to
it. Have you ever eaten less than 3 Krispy Kreme donuts?
Damn, now I want a Krispy Kreme donut.
Everybody do that's listening right now. And they don't give a fuck if the light on or not.
Nah, I definitely get the light on.
Hey.
Not at 10:54 on a Wednesday.
This is how poor Chicago I am. I remember when we could only get Krispy Kreme donuts in Union Station from some nigga. I don't know where he was buying them fucking donuts from, but he sold them down crossing them goddamn the metro where everybody meet up in the middle down there.
Oh shit. I know you're talking about Union Station.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen them, but I never took Union Station. I never took the train there. I ain't no motherfucker. I was late to Krispy Kreme.
That's why, because they were only in Union Station. There wasn't no goddamn Krispy Kreme donut in Chicago or nowhere around. The only place you can get them was that nigga, and he sold the motherfuckers day old for like $6 for the dozen or 2 dozen or something crazy.
Hey, look, I'd have probably bought the motherfuckers too. Look, I'm not picky. Krispy Kreme is delicious, but it's also hard to hold. The motherfuckers are just too airy. Like you can't hold them and then you eat them. You gotta eat 3 of them at least. I've never eaten one Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah.
And I know the motherfuckers got way more sugar than any other donut.
I think that's part of their marketing strategy. Like, hey, we're gonna make these motherfuckers tasty and unfilling, so that you gotta buy a dozen.
So, do you think they pro or anti-diabetes, like he was saying?
I think they are.
I don't know.
Went in the opposite
direction.
Hey, look. Diabetes. They may not be trying to give you diabetes off top, but if you want diabetes, they'll give it to you. Like the Instagram massage therapist, they may not be necessarily trying to fuck.
They're not advertising dick touching, but they touching dick.
But they touching dick. Right? They're not advertising dick touching, but they touching dicks. Why am I hiring you if you're not touching dicks? Like, why am I hiring you? I'm not watching you on your Instagram massage, motherfuckers. I'm watching your Instagram and the thong walk away from me seductively. I'm watching you on Instagram take pictures of yourself at various flattering angles. I ain't seen you mention one time with a motherfucker about reflexology. Kinesiology. None of that shit. But you got your titties out, your shirt halfway see-through, your nipples hard. If I know you got pierced nipples, you're not just a massage therapist.
See, I know I talked about my knees on the phone, but I'm here for the dick touchery.
Can we just be that honest?
No.
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 Hey, if once this motherfucker say, "Hey, I'm gonna need your services," wear sundress, he's not talking about the massage services.
Either this motherfucker want to see you walk away from him for the next 45 minutes, or he's trying to fuck. One of the two. What are we confused about here? What are we confused about here? One of the two.
See, that's why you gotta start paying for pussies with checks and put for pussy in the memo. So she can't.
Hey, look. If you really want to stop sexual assault, legalize prostitution.
No, hell no. You ain't gotta legalize shit. Say for muff diving in the memo when you sign that check.
Hey,
she know exactly.
No, but that makes you a party to a misdemeanor, and you don't want that if you're Deshaun Watson. You don't want to have you don't want to have a bunch of entries into a book where you are John. You're not Robert Kraft. You can't come back from that.
For misdemeanor muff diving.
Yeah. No. You're not an owner of the Patriots. You can't just let that get buried under the rug. No, you gotta write the check for massage therapy purpose, for therapeutic purposes.
Nah. I'd rather be guilty of misdemeanor muff diving than be accused of felonious fraudulent fucking.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'd rather be guilty of misdemeanor muff diving than be accused of felonious fraudulent fucking.
Hey, look, I'd rather the misdemeanor over the felony every day of the week. But my point remains that you're not today going to write in the memo section of this check. Like hey, yo, look, for muff diving, you're not gonna do that. You're not a mayor of Cincinnati. You're not that stupid. Nigga. And if anybody that didn't catch that, if you're younger, I'm talking about Jerry Springer.
Hey, but you can put that on the Cash App. $300.
Hey, look. You don't want to be the 2021 Jerry Springer.
Man.
You don't want to go from a promising political career to tabloid. Wait a minute. Let me think about that for a second. Now that I say it out loud. Right. I don't know that there's a lot of difference between the two. I don't know if there's a lot of difference between being a U.S. congressman, which is what he was on the trajectory to be, or a tabloid television talk show host?
I mean, his career path has definitely been on an upward trajectory. Started off as a lawyer, then became mayor of Cincinnati, then was on stage while rednecks, transvestites, and strippers fought, and now he's up to TV judge. Definitely upward trajectory.
He is a TV judge now. He is a TV judge. He does mediation, even though I think that those cases are all as real as everything I saw on Jerry Springer's show.
Hey, still, he's working his way up.
So we're all in agreement. Misdemeanor muff diving is much better than felonious, fallacious fucking.
No, misdemeanor muff diving is definitely better. Yeah, I think yeah.
But yeah, it's just way too much shit happening with this. I think all of them females knew that they was coming to fuck, and it went down as such. This ain't a Bill Cosby situation.
Hey, look, if I'm not mistaken, from what I recall about it, none of the complaints said he raped them. All of the complaints were about him harassing, inappropriate things of that nature. But I don't think that there was an actual rape allegation to this point.
No.
Okay. I just want to make that clear. So this motherfucker admitted to fucking these bitches.
Yeah, he said
that was not accusing him of fucking, but accusing him of assault, because they was told, don't say he took the pussy. Just say he, put his dick out in front of you. He touched your booty. Like we can get around touching your booty or putting his dick in your hand, whatever. But the fucking or a rape, we can't get back from a rape.
Tell them they Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. Louis C.K. could come back. Well, actually, I think he did come back.
I don't know if Louis C.K. got an MVP season in him.
Tell him it was misdemeanor muff diving.
Hey, look. 3 years, Louis C.K. might be comedian of the year.
I don't know.
He might be challenging 3 years. Louis C.K. will probably, in my opinion, be challenging Dave Chappelle for that comedy crown.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
Different. It's different when you white.
I just found out that nigga wrote Pootie Tang.
Yeah. And nobody said he raped him. You can come back from that.
Speaking of empty motherfucking gestures, before I forget about this shit, let's talk about this goddamn Evanston and reparations.
Man, we don't get no more of the bullshit. It's of the bullshit. You want to go ahead and give them the breakdown of it.
Well, if you or anyone you know or love lives
no, anyone you're related to, direct relation only. Direct relation only.
Right. If you or anyway you are a direct lineage of that may or may have not lived in Evanston between the days of 1919 and what 1940, 59 or some shit.
I thought they went to the 60s.
Yeah, 61. 61 is when racism ended.
61, over with. We done at 61. 62, yeah, nah, fuck that. You couldn't get a crib on Main Street in 62. Tough titty.
You can prove that you or your relative were a victim of redlining or anything of subsequent racism to purchasing a home, or they was very specific about what you was buying, a car. If you can prove this shit from 1919, that's somebody in your family, and they had to be a resident. Hold on, they had to be a resident of Evanston at the time.
You had to live in
allow black people.
look. This. Check this fucked up.
If your descendant lived here and could prove that we didn't want them to live here.
Hey, look, no, it goes deeper than that. If your descendant lived here when we didn't want them to live here, one,
that's proof.
how the fuck was they gonna live here if you didn't allow them to live here? One, two, if you are living here now and had a descendant or a descendant, if you're living here now and are a descendant of a motherfucker who lived here also then and was racisted upon, then you may be entitled to your share of this $400,000 we got.
Man, if they just wanted to keep that $400,000, they could have just said that shit.
Hey, look. I ain't never heard of a motherfucker putting so many stipulations on such a little amount of money ever. This is 400. This is not 400. This is not access to $400,000 individually. It's not like, hey, yo, reparations. Everybody getting $400,000. You got a legitimate claim. No, it's $400,000 for everybody that got a legitimate claim, and you can get up to a maximum of what was it? $25,000. That equates to how many actually individual families, Mr. Mathematician Man?
16
households. Their reparations bill is going to impact maximum. We capped out here. 16 fucking cribs in Evanston.
And first, you had to live here between those years, and
right.
You had to prove that we didn't want you to live here, nigga. Because if you live here, we wanted you to live here.
Hey, I think what happened was these motherfuckers had this $400,000, and it was like, all right, we're gonna do this for reparation. We're gonna get this to all the black people in Evanston. That's not gonna be all right. That's too many people. All right, we gotta find ways to narrow this down. All right, what about the black people that lived here in the 70s? Nah, we had about 40, 50 of them. All right, we gotta narrow this down some more. All right, what about all the black people we were racist against? That's
now you back up first number.
Right.
Hey, look, it feels like they drafted this piece of legislation vastly underestimating the amount of black people they had that lived in it. Like, they didn't know how many black people was there. They really didn't. They really thought, because the only way you can come up with a number is $400,000 as a government entity to give to people that qualify on a retribution or on a on a repertorial standpoint. These are reparations. The repertorial might not be a word, but hey, look, I make up my own fucking words. Fuck y'all. Anyway, so $400,000 to be split amongst the Negroes. And they thought that they were doing something. They thought that this was like a great move. That's the thing. You thought you was doing something because you thought that you was going to be giving a nice chunk of change to the blacks that live there. And you really just thought that, well, how many niggas got houses here anyway?
Hey, I guarantee you that's how that shit went. It's like, hey, we got $400,000. We're gonna give it to all the Negroes for reparation. How many Negroes we got here? We got about 10,000. Well, all right, 10,000. All right, so we give each of the niggas $40 for fucking them. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. It's gonna be problematic. We need to figure out another way to do this.
Hey, look, I'm telling you. They didn't think that high. They didn't think that was that high. They was like, well, Dan, how many darkies? I mean, how many black people go to your church? He was like, there's 2. And then like Sarah, she has like 4 at hers, and then Dave has another 2, and then Mike has 1 at his church. So let's just say $400,000 for all of them, right? That'll be enough, right? Because we got like 7, right? Like 7, that's enough. That's enough, right? That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah. Because we gotta figure some of these Negroes cross pollinate. So
hey, we sold a lot of weed this year. How can we keep this goddamn money? You know what? Reparations. Motherfucking reparations. We're going to make these reparations so hard to motherfucking come by and collect. First of all, we know all 16 niggas that qualify for this. And we're going to make it a scavenger hunt for them to retroactively chase back down their
Right. Hey, look. Go call all your people them and figure out if anybody tried to buy a house in Evanston.
This is where this number comes from. They know all 16 people who qualify for this shit. They know all 16 families. But they gonna make you chase it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't come out with that number out their ass.
Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper into this number of $400,000 and to what it's applied, what it's applicable to. So if you are one of the 16 families that are able to qualify for this windfall, hold on, not so fast. Don't cash that check and go ball out just yet. Put the cork back in the ace of spades, because we don't do that Cristal shit over here. You gotta spend this money on repairing your house or towards a down payment on a house.
Yep, you live in Evanston. Well, you have to buy a house in Evanston. I already bought a house in Evanston.
Hey, look, think about how slick this is, though, right? So you got 25 grand to put towards housing situations, right? 25 grand. I'm buying the house in this predominantly. Let me just say this: the population makeup is skewed in Evanston, to say the least, right? To one particular demographic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to further belabor the point and beat around the bush, all right. So you get your $25,000 to either buy a house or do repairs on a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who you buying this house from? One, don't answer. Two, who you get to do the repairs on the house?
Nigga, you know what this is, right? This is literally the definition of money laundering. So we finna clean this drug money.
Hey, look, we finna tell you we finna put this money into the hands of some niggas, but we really finna put the money into the hands of some crackers.
Hey, they just cleaning drug money. And Marlo has to go all the way to the islands in order to get this shit done.
We finna
gotta leave their cul-de-sac.
Hey, the motherfuckers is diabolical. They catch you coming and going. And even when they catch you coming and tell you that you're doing some shit for your benefit, it's gonna be for the benefit on a microscopic level. One, two, that benefit is going to filter through you directly to the hands of the people that have been doing this fuck shit to you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy a house from a real estate agent that has probably been trying to keep people like me out of areas that I wanted to be in forever. Or if they didn't, let's just say they didn't, and they were upright, upstanding individuals. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. The likelihood of that upstanding individual, the probability of that individual to ultimately be the end receiver of said funds, probably not going to be black.
Right.
So what did those reparations really do? Like, hey, look, it be what it be. I don't know. I'm just in my basement drinking alcohol and talking to my friends. I don't know. But hey, what Pac say? Better watch it.
It's crazy that you have to live in Evanston now, live in Evanston then, been discriminated against and prove it, Who got 100? Who got 112, 102-year-old records?
Right, 102-year-old rejection letter.
Who got a 102-year-old discrimination letter? I'm gonna say this one day. This is gonna mean something to me and my family. $25,000.
Nigga, I immediately shred papers when I don't get approved for a credit card. Like, I'm not gonna hold on to this shit for 100 years. Pass this shit on down to my son.
You know what's gonna happen?
This letters. Who the fuck is keeping a fucking 102-year-old rejection letter?
Exactly. I got discriminated. My grandfather got discriminated against moving here, and he couldn't move here. I never wanted to live with this motherfucker ever because I heard how I treated my grandfather. But the fact that you did that to my grandfather, he has no recourse for reconciliation or reparations because he don't live there. It could be the exact motherfucker that they did the discriminatory practices to coming to collect some money. And they gonna say, well, are you a resident? Well, no, y'all didn't let me. Y'all wouldn't let me become a resident.
It's repeats itself, Negro.
Hey, look, performative politics. Right back to Biden with his bullshit ass. Oh, these assault weapons gotta go. I wish there was something I can do, but I wish Congress would act. Like, no, it's something you can do, but fuck it. Performative politics is fucking amazing. I wanna I wanna be a transformative president. I want to do things, but I'm not willing to call out individuals in my party that are becoming an impedance to doing those things. And I'm not willing to do anything that will remove said impedance. What am I? Not an agent of change. Say that you're not. I don't know what you are, but not an agent of change.
I'm gonna picture later.
It is what it is. I don't know. What else happened this week?
That's about it.
That's about it. I got nothing else. So hey, look, to wrap that last topic up, the Texans is trying to smear Deshaun Watson, in my opinion. Need to let that man go. JJ Watt said he wanted to trade, and he's not on the team no more.
And just let him go.
Let him the fuck go. What's his name? Carson Wentz said he ain't want to be here no more. He ain't there no more. He ain't get the smear campaign shit drawn out on him. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that just go and they get to move around when they want to move around. But if you a nigga that they want to keep, what they do to Toby?
Kunta.
Chop that motherfucker foot off.
Kunta, because Kunta was rambunctious. Kunta tried to leave a few times. They said, no, come back. What's your name? Couple lashes here, couple lashes there. He said, nah, it's Kunta. They said, all right, we're going to keep him on, let him go. He went back to the field, kept leaving. They said, fuck, we got to cut this nigga foot off because this motherfucker going to keep going. What they doing to Deshaun? They going to handicap him. Same shit, different day. They just may not, they may not rape his wife in front of him.
Somebody make the goddamn Dr. Umar mean what Deshaun Watson was trying to buy NBC.
It is what it is.
We finna stop giving these motherfucking ideas away. We finna start sending them to Fiverr. Fuck y'all. We finna get them produced for $5.
That's the thing? Fiverr?
You ain't heard about Fiverr, nigga? Anything you want on earth for $5.
I ain't not heard of that.
You want a motherfucker to file a patent? $5.
So it's basically like the concierge for lazy niggas?
It's basically TaskRabbit for everything.
For lazy motherfuckers.
Yes.
I can file my own patent, but I can pay you $5 a year to do it.
I could come up with my own ideas to put on t-shirts, or I could pay you $5 to design me a logo. It's just a $5 haven.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I'm not Derrick Jackson's wife. My name's not Anita. I ain't got no fatigues. I'm not finna fight you motherfuckers.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Rip Elgin
Oh yeah,
Baylor.
rest in peace to him. Rest in peace, Elgin Baylor, rest in peace. Yep.
It's been a tough week for black athletes. Rest in peace to those too.
Yeah. I heard something interesting about Elgin Baylor today that I never knew before. Right? Mm-hmm. So one NBA season, they said it was a meme. He said he played 48 games. Only 48 games because he could only play on the weekends.
Yeah.
Because he was in the Army. Wow. And the motherfucker still put up, I think the thing said 19 points and some odd whatever. But then he was busting ass and he had to go be all he could be 5 days out the week.
I just found out that that fucking Jackie Robinson was a Hall of Fame baseball player, and he played professional football and semi-pro basketball before we started playing baseball.
What professional football he played?
Was some semi. Well, it might have been semi-pro, but still,
some Negro league.
Got paid to play
some Negro football league.
Bingo Long and the Traveling All Stars.
Right. That's what's up. Hey, look. They said Jackie was a bad athlete. That motherfucker was cold. I don't know shit about him.
They said baseball was his worst sport.
Yeah, I don't know shit about him as a player. Baseball's hard. I don't know.
Pause.
Yeah.
If I said baseball bats, maybe.
No, you just said ball and hard, fam. It's just if it don't sound right, it don't sound right.
Hey, look, I don't hear the stuff I say before I say it.
Hey, but you hear it after you say it.
Hey, look, nah. After I say it, I'm already, saying some other shit. So I don't know.
Are we finna extend it?
I am accountable for everything that comes out of my mouth. But I don't control everything that comes out of my mouth.
Talking about the only thing either the three of us actually gave a fuck about, the Snyder Cut.
Oh shit.
Nigga. That's what I wanted.
Hey, yo, what up, X?
I wouldn't. All right, so we all saw it, right?
Yes.
We all saw the Snyder Cut. Yes.
All right.
It turned Steppenwolf into a bitch.
He was a bitch in the first one.
I don't think so.
He was worse in the first one.
No. Like they showed him actually like whooping ass for real.
I mean, he was whooping ass, but he was still like a battered wife whooping ass.
Yeah, he was emotionally distraught.
Yeah, same shit they did to goddamn damn, what the fuck is his name in the first Guardian of the Galaxy? Preemptively made him a bitch too.
Ronan?
Ronan, yeah.
Ronan? Yeah.
Yeah, they made him a bitch too in the second version. Made this nigga a bitch.
But at least Ronan eventually tried to stand up once he got that Infinity Stone. He's like, hey, nigga, come get this shit if you really want it.
This nigga got his head cut off. He didn't get a chance. Maybe if he succeeded. This is the first thing. First of all, how Darkseid forget the fuck he got his ass whipped. Ain't nobody forget where the fuck they get his ass whipped at. That's why he was really hiding, because he hoped that nigga didn't find that place.
Not just that he got his ass whooped there. Not just that he got his ass whooped there. You looking for some shit, you know where it's at.
No, he said.
How you acting like you know what you? How you act like you looking for some shit? You know where it's at.
They whipped your ass. Whipped your ass. And you forgot where this place. They whipped the memory of this place out your ass.
Man,
hey, that nigga
he knew it. All his people knew it. They were just, you know, on some bullshit. I'm gonna follow dark side ass bullshit.
I'm gonna tell this nigga Steppenwolf. Yeah. Man, you should have seen him.
Yeah, I know where that place was.
He told him the Soldier Boy story. Darkseid told Steppenwolf.
There was a came in the room. He was like, bah, bah, bah. I was like, pow, 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 pow. I took my hammer. I swung it. I cracked the earth open. Hold on. I cracked the whole earth, fam. You ain't gonna believe it. I cracked the whole earth. The whole earth split. When I took my hammer, right? I was like, bow. And that shit said,
shot him right in the
head. Hey, remember them Amazonians that fucked you up? Ooh, you should have seen me out there with them. I punched a horse, nigga. I punched a horse, fam.
Hey, yo, look. This Zeus hit you with like 14 lightning bolts.
so you out there getting your ass whooped and getting hit with lightning. And I'm out here punching horses, fam. We not the same. We not the same,
fam. I'm knocking horses out. You see what I did to this shit? I put these Amazonians up. I put these Amazonians up by myself, fam. Got a mother box. What was you doing? You supposed to be the man. You had an army. I was by myself, nigga.
Fam.
Don't know.
I had some help in the beginning, yeah, but when I got the shit, I was by myself, motherfucker. Man. It was me and them. The bitches went down.
It was thousands of people took him home. Just don't nobody remember where this place is, huh? Just don't nobody. Like he got stabbed in the chest, and people dragged him onto the ship and flew him the fuck away. It ain't like all that shit blew up and he reincarnated somewhere. Thousands and thousands of people flew away with him. And just don't nobody remember where Earth at, huh? Don't nobody. Just know.
With no GPS in there. Y'all ain't punching no coordinates.
Hey, ain't nobody about to sit there reminding him where he got his ass with that, knowing that he fucked him up. Hey, remember that? Oh, if you go around that corner, that's where they fucked you up at, my nigga.
Hey, look, it was. Hey, fam, it was somewhere around Jupiter. I don't really know. It was like around. I was at Jupiter. I took a left. I went past Mars, and I made a left at Neptune, and then I was there. Like, I don't know, shit.
No GPS on board. It erased every 12 months.
Right. Niggas trying to piece it together from memory, naming random ass planets.
Nigga, like,
it was one, I don't remember the name of it, but it had like a ring around it.
Say, nigga, I was stabbed. Y'all don't remember where it was at. Like,
y'all supposed to be paying attention.
Nigga, you had the first time to get stabbed. You don't remember where you went to get stabbed? No, none of that.
Who drove us home? Who drove us home?
Nigga, you drove us there. Who drove us home? You drove us there, and then you got your ass kicked, and then I drove us home. Okay, Darkseid.
You got your ass kicked, and then all of a sudden your memory got fuzzy.
Look, when you drove, you was talking all that shit. When I drove away, I was crying. I had tears in my eyes because I didn't know if he was gonna make it. It was dark. I had never drove a spaceship before.
Niggas was on the ship playing Hit 'Em Up.
Had never drove
all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers playing all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers playing, we ready. They was killing it. All kinds of fast shit. They came off the ship just No limit soldiers ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, wait.
Oh, so you should have went real deep cut. Miracle, nigga. Leia, Riley.
Get on up.
Hype, nigga.
Motherfucker was killing. They was ready to go.
You went to a black fucking or college and you were a black kid around the 2000s. There's a litany of horrible fucking music that you have an affinity for just because of debaucherous and lecherous shit you were doing when those songs were being played. I don't even think they were that popular. They were just being played in circulation.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, you didn't have to go to a black school, fam. I will never hear Back That Ass Up and not get a twitch to like.
Back That Ass Up was pretty good. Miracle, however, was not.
Hey, look. Shit be doing what it do, but I'm just saying. I hear Shake It Fast. My first reaction is gonna try to be where's the wall? Because I either need to stand with my back against this motherfucker, or find somebody on it to stand. But either way, I'm going to a wall, and it's gonna be cracking.
There's another thing about this fucking Snyder Cut. What about these goddamn parademons that everybody just so readily kills?
Hey, yo, look. Fuck them niggas. You don't know their name. Fuck them niggas. Their plan is destroyed. Where they gonna go? They finna come here.
Did you see goddamn Will Smith in I Am Legend? Do you understand what that movie was about?
Will Smith is black. We talking about a plan that was hatched by a white man. We be trying to save people. If this was Cyborg's plan, it'd have been different. This was Batman's plan. We're talking about a rich white man. Of course he gonna be like, fuck the people, kill them. I don't care. Huh?
We were almost the next parademons, nigga. And that got me to thinking, hold on. I mean, these motherfuckers are just random people that didn't want this shit to happen to their place neither. And didn't have a fucking government.
Yeah,
right. And I'm just telling you why we was killing the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
white people ain't got no compassion.
Parademon.
Compassion is a Negro trait.
They are victims of dark side's tyranny too. Fuck them, they gotta die.
Hey, hold on. I think I just said something. Compassion is a Negro trait.
Yeah.
You just call us suckers?
Hey, look, I ain't calling us suckers. I'm just saying compassion. That ain't the shit that everybody got, man.
If nobody else is compassionate, what does that make the one compassionate motherfucker?
Compassionate. I mean, you can put whatever you want to put on. You can put, hey, look. You can put whatever sauce you want to put on it.
It's not sauce. The sauce is the compassionate motherfucker. The poeticism is the compassionate. The truth is you a sucker if you the only motherfucker compassionate.
Hey, call it what it is. I'm just saying, I think we might be the only compassionate people. Now, I ain't saying that we the only compassionate people. I'm just saying, I think we might be the only compassionate people.
And did this motherfucker tell her that if she was there, she would have kicked his ass, but she couldn't kick his ass?
Oh, he definitely told Wonder Woman, if you was there, you would have been able to. You the strongest of all your people.
You'd have whipped my ass. But right now, though,
these suck ass niggas.
2 weeks later, though. 2 weeks later, you ain't got it.
Jim, you see these games?
Hey, which brings up an interesting question. How come these motherfuckers never tell people the extent or the reach of their powers? How this bitch live her whole life on Themyscira, not knowing basically that she was the one. She was Neo the whole time. But two, nobody ever told her that, bitch, you can fly?
Do you want to raise an unruly motherfucker that can punch your butt? Hell, I ain't telling us shit. I'm
Right.
damn sure that I run this motherfucker. But what?
But
Hold
at
on.
a point, though,
I need y'all to steer me back to something before we get off on a tangent. I thought the first fight with Steppenwolf was at the fucking. He came, he laid ground down at one facility, and then he was posted there for the entire movie. How the fuck did they fight him there once, and then they forget where the fuck he was at?
they never fought him there before.
Where did they fight him the first time?
Oh, that was at the Star Labs.
That was at the lab where he put the thing down and it rolled all the way up the side of the building and Flash tripped at the beginning of the movie and then they disappeared.
Yeah, that was at Star Labs because they had to get all the hostages out.
First motherfucking mother box he dropped.
No, he got the first. He got the first mother box from Themyscira.
Yeah, and then he put it in place.
He got the second. Where did he get the second box from?
From Atlantis.
From who?
Atlantis.
Okay,
from Aquaman people.
He got the third one from the labs. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was you saying?
When they fought him after he took that first, he went somewhere and he put that shit in the brick. And then that place grew wings and shit. And then they went.
I thought he went to like Chernobyl or something.
Chernobyl, yes. He said, "Oh, this place is toxic." But they went and fought him there because Flash tripped and shit. Tipped Wonder Woman's. No,
that was at Star Labs. Because before that, he had to go. He had to go save all the hostages and shit. And then the Flash was all nervous. Batman was like, "Just go get one person." And then the nigga ran and got one person. Then after he got everybody out, then they started fighting them, and Steppenwolf was fucking them up. And then
that was the very next thing. Yeah, I agree with you because that's what Flash.
Wait, I'm remembering this different. I don't remember Steppenwolf fighting them at all. At this, not them. He fought Cyborg at Star Labs for the third mother box, but he didn't fight nobody else.
Yeah, he fought all of them.
For the third mother box. We talking the first one. After the first mother box, this nigga put that shit in the brick wall. And then he fought all their ass.
No, he didn't.
And then then he went and
he did?
Yes.
I don't want to have to watch this 4-hour ass movie over again.
I was tweeting this shit as it was going in the chat.
Hey, when you was live tweeting that shit, I didn't know what parts of the movie you was talking about, so I didn't know what the fuck you were saying, so I just couldn't say nothing. And I wasn't gonna watch that movie over again.
All the same shit right here, right now. You just said, all right. Like he told that bitch that she was she would have whooped his ass if she was there.
Right. I remember that. I remember that. I'm just this fight you're talking about after the first box, I don't remember, is what I'm saying.
Flash tripped. Well, Flash tripped as he was running around the side of whatever facility he was running up on. And he tripped.
Yeah, that was at Star Labs.
Hey, look, you could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't remember. I remember he was running and then Superman saw him and then like caught that nigga or leg swept that nigga or something. It was
this was before Superman was even back. There was a scene where they all fought Steppenwolf and got their asses whipped before Superman was back.
Yeah, and that was at Star Labs.
And they
Superman was at Star Labs though. That was the third mother box one. You're right.
No, they got their ass whooped because they was at Star Labs. Steppenwolf was fucking interrogating all the motherfucking hostages and shit, trying to figure out what happened. That's the first time they all ran up on him. Aquaman wasn't there at first. He came.
That wasn't Star Labs.
Exactly. That was Chernobyl, right?
Yeah, that was Chernobyl. That was that was. They did go there because that's where they got his father back from. Because Steppenwolf had kidnapped his father.
He took him to Chernobyl?
Right. They went to Chernobyl.
Yes. And then how the fuck did they forget where Chernobyl was?
I don't think they forgot where it was.
Yes, because the whole rest of the movie was them trying to find what's happening.
Where he was at. Yeah. Yeah. Unless the spot he took them to wasn't his actual hideout, which would be dumb if you don't take them to your actual hideout and you got a whole secondary spot that you just kick it at.
No. Here's how we know it was the same hideout. Because he put the fucking first stone in the fucking little shit and it half morphed. And then when he put the second stone in, it put the dome on that motherfucker. So this was the same place. But for the second half of the movie, they forgot where it was.
Hey, I think you're right. I think they did go there, and then it was like, well, where do we go? And they had to find the motherfucker again. Well, wait, yeah, they had to find it because the father had to track the shit there.
And he put some type of heat signature on it, and that's how they
right. So they would have had to have had the father captive at another facility other than the main hub, unless they just forgot where the fuck they went the first time.
See, without all that shit in there, it makes sense. With them just getting their ass kicked and then having to go get Superman, that makes sense.
That part does.
And forgetting where that place was, and them having to track the place back down.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense. See,
you were there already.
When the original movie got their ass kicked and went and got Superman, and then went back.
Right. That was the original.
All this middle shit in there. And they have everybody in this motherfucker got selective amnesia. Everybody has forgotten where they got their ass whipped at.
Hey, look. I guess the theme of the movie is when you get your ass whooped, you tend to, want to suppress that memory. Ass whooping causes memory suppression.
And again, I'm not sure that first place was the fucking Chernobyl because it doesn't make sense. But I know that motherfucker was a big ass reactor. It may be in the reactor at Star Labs. But I know that wasn't.
It definitely wasn't at Star Labs because they went back to Star Labs after that. Like if they would have had them captive at Star Labs wouldn't have been up and operational. They was at work. Motherfuckers was at work when they came in and evacuated Star Labs. They was just working.
Right.
You wouldn't be just working if your place was just a hostage site.
Oh yeah, you're right. If that was the place that the first shit was, they wouldn't just be right back to work the next day to be kidnapped a second time.
Right.
You talking? Now, is this in the original or the one that just came out?
The one that I just watched.
It just came out. The Snyder is in the Snyder cut.
It didn't happen in the original, so there was nothing. They didn't have to locate it a second time in the original. They already knew where he was in the original.
Right. In the original, they didn't find him. He came to them with some shit. It was, I don't know what the fuck exactly happened. Because I'm not rewatching the first one.
The original happened the exact same way this happened. They found his ass originally and got their asses whipped. And they left. But in this one, for some reason, they just got collective amnesia. And they didn't remember where the place was, period. And they had to find the mother box signature. See, they just got their ass whooped. Came out, was like, well, we need to get Superman. When it got Superman and went back. And then Superman, another thing that didn't happen in this fucking movie, and then Superman, dumbass, but they made him stupid again. He left that fight to go save the Russian family. But in this movie, he was everywhere.
I thought Flash saved the Russian family.
No, Superman went and saved
Flash. Yeah. Superman got a whole building. Flash got 3 people.
Save a whole building while Flash saved that one solitary family. That didn't happen.
It's the only family that was on the camera. in the first movie.
That didn't happen in this movie. What happened in this movie, this nigga played his ass in like 8 different scenes. That nigga went and seen his mama. He went and seen Lois. That nigga went and seen Alfred. That nigga went everywhere but
Nah, he saw his mom in the first one.
But in this one,
not during the fight. Not during the last fight.
Oh, not during the last fight. Hey, Superman was definitely definitely way too casual to go to this big ass brawl he was invited to.
Man, that
Superman hit him with a "Who all gonna be there?"
Right.
Nigga pulled up.
I get there.
That nigga say I'm gonna pull up casually late. All the cool people do. Damn, he flew to his mama crib. He flew to Lois pulled up on him in the field, but then he flew to his mama crib.
Right, he flew Lois to his mama crib.
Then he fucking flew. When he pulled up on Alfred, that's what I'm like, nigga, you could have flew around the earth and found them far quicker than it would have took you to have this conversation with the man Butler.
Why is Superman dumb? He got a spaceship with an intergalactic computer, cyborg, artificial intelligence, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Whatever the fuck is on his spaceship is amazing. The shit got, I don't know if y'all peeped it. The ship had suits for him. He was walking through the ship. Right, it was like his closet. Like, you want this one? You want the space robotic suit? You want the traditional red and blue? You want this other little bullshit one we got? Or you got the black one right here? You want the black one? Oh, you want the black one? Yeah, go black.
Why you on this part? That was another thing I wanted to ask y'all because I was watching bootleg. I couldn't rewind. Allegedly, who the fuck was that dead motherfucker in the ship?
He was a dead motherfucker in the ship?
You motherfuckers don't watch shit at all. Flash walked past a dead motherfucker in Superman's ship and went, ugh.
I don't remember that. I gotta watch this movie again now. I gotta watch this movie again. You peep too much shit.
And I couldn't rewind the shit to see. I'm like, is that Superman dead in the Superman ship? Who the fuck is in the casket then? When they dug that nigga up and they got him on that ship, when they was walking him past, it was a dead motherfucker in a little fucking laid back style stasis pod.
It was Superman's Kryptonian pilot that got him there. I don't know. I thought Superman got to Earth on a pod.
Not in this movie, or not in this line of movies.
So he got to Earth on a whole spaceship.
Yes, in this line of movies.
All right, I don't remember the first Superman in this whole universe. I don't all that much. I think it was Russell Crowe was his father or some shit.
Man of Steel.
Again, I don't remember all of it from this universe. The Man of Steel one, whatever. I think Russell Crowe was his father, and I thought they sent him in the pod, but maybe they sent him in the whole ship. I don't know.
It's always something different. They're gonna change it again.
Probably.
It's currently another Superman running right now that none of us knew was happening.
Oh, they got Lois and Superman popping off.
Yeah.
Lois and Clark.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. It's one episode. It's a bunch of weird faced people. Hey. Everybody got a funny face. Like, nah, this is not the white people I'm used to. These are regular white people. I need some Hollywood white people.
Hey, look, I ain't seen the show you talking about, but the best superhero show on TV, Black Lightning.
If they had cussing, I would agree with you. If Black Lightning was on HBO,
if Black Lightning was on HBO, oh my God, it'd be the most amazing shit. Cause his wife definitely would have fucked Tobias by now if he was on HBO.
Fam, if Black Lightning was on HBO, it would be one of the best shows. If Black Lightning was on fucking Netflix, or a Netflix produced show.
Yeah.
It would be one of the best shows, hands down. Here's 3 stations that could take over Black Lightning and create some of the most iconic TV you've ever seen, because the acting is superb. The storylines are fucking great as far as they could go for network television. I mean, it's just all around an awesome fucking show. If you could get that motherfucker to AMC to fucking Netflix or HBO, greatest show hands down. Maybe one of the most iconic shows ever to be written.
Hey, AMC seems like the most doable. It would have been raw as fuck on AMC.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If you let that creative control team get a hold of that motherfucker. Oh shit. Awesome. And
100%.
It wouldn't even take much tweaking, just the ability to say motherfucker when necessary.
Yeah. Actually hit a motherfucker and like show a motherfucker getting their face caved in by a punch. AMC will show that to you. CW won't.
Put $100,000 more per episode into the effects of Black Lightning. Let them motherfuckers say motherfucker when necessary, and that's it. You wouldn't have to change a single fucking thing on their show. Even the overacting white boy can stay.
What's his name?
It's Q. I don't know. I don't watch it that regularly.
Right. He's their Q.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Grandy. I don't know.
Just 100,000 more. I don't even think it would take no M's. But they would definitely have to step up that motherfucking CGI a hair.
Look, with 100,000, I think you could you could probably employ a really, really, really great animator to do that shit for you, or whatever they call the people that do the effects.
Yes, 100,000 would go down as some iconic television. Guaranteed. The only thing that pull me out of it every time is the inability to press that envelope, because they be right there. They be right fuck there.
Hey, look, spoiler alert. When that man wife went to dinner with the albino nigga, and he walked in and saw it.
I've only seen like 4 or 5 episodes of the first season. I'm really hyped about the show over marginal knowledge.
I'm thinking you're gonna be able to relate to me and talk shit about this motherfucking show. You ain't even up on the season, nigga.
I was over with by the time to buy that nigga with purple.
Hey, look. This season is a whole different thing. They called this man a bitch. They called this man a bitch to his face. They couldn't call him a bitch because he was a CW, but the daughters called Black Lightning a bitch. On the show during the family argument.
Tobias is hands down one of the most well-acted, well-casted roles I've ever seen. Like, and the nigga is out of nowhere for albino. The most well-casted, well-acted. The motherfucker is he reminds me of something from fucking Luke Cage.
What's his name? Masala Ali.
I mean, just all of that lineup, the way they played that lineup out.
But no, his character is one of the best villains since Masala. What the fuck is doing that? Mahershala? Yeah, him. He one of the best villains I've seen on TV since dude.
Yes, nigga. I mean,
so the albino rapper made good.
Oh yeah, definitely. That motherfucker cold.
Yeah, fam.
I ain't heard him rap ever, so I ain't gonna call him a rapper. That might only like work to make me not like this motherfucker.
Hey,
no, he nigga strong arm steady nigga.
Oh, he got bars. He do the shits.
Nah, he ain't that good. But he was one of the West Coast niggas.
He said, nah, he ain't that good.
Damn, we didn't. Hey, we said fuck this chat. We've been asked, what are we talking about? We are talking about.
Oh, our producer is not on the show. Hey, look. I ain't been looking.
But
I ain't been looking at all.
Right.
I don't see no more no new comments.
You know why? Because that shit we're actually interested in, and we just went off the rails for a whole hour and a half. This shit was 30 minutes ago. She's asking about. She's like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" The Snyder.
Snyder. I did not see that shit pop up. I did not at all.
Y'all ready to wrap this up? Sure. Because the Snyder cut. Obviously, we all have to watch it again. Because this was such a glaring mistake. They couldn't have met him at the fucking at Chernobyl. That was just such a glaring mistake.
They couldn't.
Nick, they are at some place called Stryker Island right off of Metropolis.
Oh,
okay. All right. We're saying Chernobyl. They got there very quickly for it to actually be Chernobyl. So we know it's not actually Chernobyl, but it's Chernobyl. It's Chernobyl.
It's three different locations.
Right off of Metropolis.
No, but I'm saying where Steppenwolf set up his shit. It's Chernobyl.
No,
now it could be Chernobyl.
The last place was Chernobyl. That's where the confusion was coming in. I didn't know there was a third place. I'm like, what the fuck?
Was there a third place?
Yes,
the place where they're interrogating these motherfuckers is a place off of Metropolis called Stryker Island, which is where conveniently Aquaman was able to show up in the middle of the fight because they're on some island.
All right, I'm gonna watch it again. It still sounds dumb.
It was stupid.
It still sounds dumb.
It was very stupid.
I don't know. Like I said, best superhero shit smoking is Black Lightning. Now, what got some promise? I don't know if y'all seen it. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I watched this episode.
I watched half of the first episode. I don't think I've seen all of it.
Only reason I don't think it got any promise, but it's still entertaining, is because it's too many storylines that have to come to an abrupt end in fucking 6 episodes.
It's only 6 episodes?
Yeah, it's only 6.
I'm mad about that. I'm mad. I was excited about this show though. I was definitely excited about that. They hit with some real shit.
Yeah. It's way too many though. Way too many story arcs, like heavy hitting story arcs that they're either gonna have to keep going into. If they fucking Lord of the Rings us, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, I guess they have to with some of them motherfuckers, but it's too many of them.
Hey, if they make this an adventure for Sam and what's old boy name?
Bucky.
Wait. So I thought. Okay, I fucked it up. I thought Sam was Bucky. Okay.
Sam is Falcon.
Okay, cool. So if they made it so Sam and Falcon are strictly going to be put together to fight this covert group, I'm with that. But if they try to get them a bunch of side stories like finding out who killed that Asian dude, son, I don't give no fuck about that. You say what?
Nigga, have you watched the shit?
I watched the first episode.
He know who did that.
No, he don't.
He did it, motherfucker.
I missed that part. Shit.
That's what the whole episode
remember that part. Is this nigga having the flashbacks? For some reason,
the flashbacks, yeah.
I was a nigga's son at the door for no reason. The Asian motherfucker he shot in the head for no reason.
That was his son. I gotta rewatch that shit. I remember him shooting. I remember him shooting the Asian dude in the head. I remember him like having dreams about like killing motherfuckers and shit like that, or motherfuckers killing him.
Here's what it is. They pulled just short of showing it. They're saying that the nigga is dead, so they still got an option of pulling back and saying Bucky don't recall. Because remember, these are disillusions from his mind. Right. So they still have the opportunity to pull back, but they've already alluded. And if they're going in the vein of Wanda and having us fucking thinking too hard when they're just doing with the fucking right up in your face shit, then they have already showed us that Bucky has killed that nigga's son. But again, they didn't show him pulling the trigger, and Bucky was under the ibbity bobbity bibbity bobbity boop. So they could always play with that.
They could, but he would have had to have killed that motherfucking son though. Bucky, you can't make his character like you can't retcon his character having a conscience and not killing that motherfucker at a point. He would have had to have killed him.
Fam, they will make that motherfucker the Mandarin. You not learned anything?
Hey, look, I'm learning nothing. I'm still watching their programming. I've been disappointed. I've been nothing but disappointed the last I don't know how many things of theirs I've watched.
They'll put that Asian motherfucker in the hospital for 6 months and Bucky think he killed him and he'll come back some whole other villain.
That part. Like a motherfucker. But either way it go, I like the show. I like from the parts that I remember. Well, I fall asleep watching a lot of shit, and I wake up and rewind. So sometimes I miss stuff. I do. I try to cram a lot of things into a little bit of time, but I don't remember that part about him killing the son. But the parts about Sam trying to get the bank loan, that motherfucker being broke after being a superhero.
Look at this dog. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she adorbs?
It's a dog. I don't know. It's a dog. And you just woke her up. She like, if you don't get the camera in my fucking face.
Isn't she adorbs?
No. But animal people might love her. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm getting delusional. It's getting late.
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah. So watch Winter Soldier. Watch Black Lightning.
Snyder Cut. All right. One more thing. I'm
mad
about
no. He touched on something. You ain't finna red line episode me in 2021, fam.
Yeah.
Come the fuck. You real life gonna give me white people are racist to the number one superhero in the world storyline right now after the blip because of the blip.
Hey, look, not white people are racist, but the crackers ain't giving no niggas no money.
Come on,
They ain't come out and just say it was. They ain't come out necessarily and pointed at racism,
bro.
They pointed it at
They was heavy-handed pointing at racism, and there's no way in fuck that Captain America's number 2 wasn't walking out of there with a fucking lawn. That was just too heavy. Hey. They gotta remember that these comics was wrote in the 60s. Maybe that was something where motherfucker was like, all right, yeah, I can see it. In the 60s. But in 2021, it feels kind of condescending.
Well, in the 60s, it was condescending. In the 60s, it was a motherfucker who had a special ability to talk to birds.
No, in the 60s, it was real, nigga. In the 60s, I don't give a fuck if you fly around. Yeah. No, no. In 2021, it's kind of condescending.
Nigga,
no way in hell he walked out of there without that loan. I know racism still exists, but no way in fuck he walked out of there without that loan.
Hey, look, it wasn't because he was black. It was because he doesn't have any credit history for the past 5 years.
Ain't no way in fuck that a motherfucker didn't run his credit and some covert agency didn't call him people as soon as they found him running his credit. Like, what the fuck is you running this nigga credit for?
Hey, that's Sam. That's Sam credit. Yeah, what Sam won't Sam get?
Right. Immediately when his digits got ran in, that motherfucker 6 cars pulled up. What the fuck you doing?
Hey,
Shield definitely is showing up.
Hey, look, how dysfunctional is the superhero collective where you can save the world in association with the motherfucker, with one motherfucker who got an unfathomable amount of money, Tony Stark. Because he got enough money from his company to facilitate all this technological advanced shit. Right? Him. And then you got the king of an entire country with that definitely has an exponential amount of disposable income. They making vibranium suits they ain't even using. That nigga saw 2 perfectly good suits and was like, nope. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of these motherfucking entities is like, hey, yo, look, I know the superhero business don't pay shit. Ant-Man, you living in a van. Sam, you got this apartment. Like, they never started looking at the motherfuckers like it was around. It was like, hey, yo, look, let me get you a house real quick, fam. Let me help with this, like the most minuscule of shits. Right?
Some of these motherfuckers was still here while these people families was suffering and struggling and shit. This whole bitch Pepper Potts got a whole foundation for shit like this. And Sam family business is just sinking. Just fucking sinking because of this goddamn blip. And she got a whole foundation and won't help these motherfuckers out.
Captain America was still there. Iron Man still there.
Well, Iron Man was.
Well, Iron Man was in.
Yeah.
Iron Man was
only in space for a week. Right.
Right.
So Iron Man, yeah. There was no reason for this nigga to be
for his
whole family to be destitute. It's only 2 of them. Iron Man, drop 100,000 on the boat or something.
Right.
Iron Man wasn't destitute. The nigga made 4 suits and invented time space travel.
I'm talking about Sam's family, nigga.
Oh, like, yeah, no. Yeah, they should have gave him something. They should have definitely gave him something.
Hey, I want to see White Panther, where the version of Black Panther where they where T'Challa sent his discarded suits to third world countries in America.
Third world superheroes?
Nah, just to random trailer parks in Alabama. Just like motherfuckers send Super Bowl losing shirts to Africa.
When the Patriots Super Bowl, whatever Super Bowl that was when they played the Eagles, I don't know what the fuck that was. 47, 48, I don't know.
Just like when NFL sent those old discarded T-shirts that they can't use to Africa. I want T'Challa to have a foundation sending his old discarded suits to a trailer park in Alabama or some shit. I'm here for that.
Hey, if they made Superman black and changed his name to Black Man, would you be offended?
Yep.
Hey, look. Let me tell you right now. Yes. The moment that they say that I saw a black man, anything, it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be APB out for Superman immediately.
Hey, look at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a black man.
No, it's a black man. Call the police right now.
Vince Carter?
All right. Well, you can't just spring a black Superman on white people. So you got to give him some type of name change to make him separate enough. We're going to give him all the insignias. Everything going to be the same.
They killed Superman and then presented 4 other Supermans. A robot, a little boy. They got a dog Superman and like a kryptonite Superman. Like, it's a bunch of versions of Superman that sprung up after he died.
Yeah, and
one of them niggas was black.
Yeah, remember
Steel Superman. But that nigga, he couldn't be black as Superman. He had to be chrome.
So I'm asking you again: when we put a black man in the cape.
Nah, you can't call him black man.
If you don't get that nigga a mask, it ain't gonna work. You get that nigga some mask, you get that nigga a mask and some gloves, he'll be all right.
I'm not worried about the crack lash. I'm asking about the black lash.
Nah, I can't watch it. I still can't watch it.
Can we name him Super Black Man?
Hey, look, we can name him whatever the fuck we want to name him, but he can't be a black superhero and a Boy Scout at the same time. Like, fam, you can't come, you can't bust me for everything that I do because I'm black and you black. So if you see me out here selling this little bit of weed, you better say Superman your ass around across the street. Don't Superman over here because the nigga out here trying to make a little bit of money.
Hey, I don't care how woke he is. You can't call him black man.
Hey, look, I just know one thing. Superman better not get all of a sudden interested in like PPP fraud.
Superman gonna have a collection of motherfucking coleslaws he didn't eat. Superman flying around, get all this shit fried hard, sniffing milk.
Hey, yo, look, the minute he tried to make the Justice League a 501(c)(3),
yeah. Hey, a black Superman will have endless shit to do. Like, we wonder what this white Superman be doing, but we know for a fact what black Superman be doing, man.
Hey, look, I can't even front. I'd be mad at my superheroes for trying to file a 501(c)(3), and I know damn well if it was a nigga in charge of the Justice League, first thing he'd be saying is, I mean, we should start non-profit. Hey, look, fuck that. There's no way a white billionaire started a league of superheroes and didn't make that motherfucker tax deductible. Them motherfuckers paying for space stations, Batmobiles, little extra shit.
At bare minimum, he showed them how to have capital gains. Bare minimum.
He getting new suits for the Flash and shit. Like, he writing all this shit off. He is not. Tony Stark the same way. Tony Stark ain't making Spider-Man a suit without writing that shit off. That shit is an expenditure. That shit is a write-off. That's a line item write-off for Stark Industries somewhere. Telling you. He writing off Avengers, Towers, and Avengers Campus. Like, he getting bread off. Tony was a motherfucker. Tony was getting bread off all that shit. Kickbacks.
Yeah. This is what I'm trying
That's why Tony was so interested in signing the Sokovia Accords, because that nigga was working for the government the whole time.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They already snuck this shit off on y'all with Black Adam. It wasn't another superhero named Adam.
Hey, look. You can run that pun after the superhero 501(c)(3).
Tell you. They were gonna confuse it with the regular Adam. Yellow Adam.
There is no regular Adam, so why the fuck did he have to be Black Adam?
I thought there was no regular Adam. I thought Adam was the Chinese motherfucker from Justice League.
Nah, that's the Atom. ATOM. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Oh, you said Adam. Okay. Yeah. Black Adam.
Again,
there's no white Adam. There's no Adams, nigga.
Hey, unless
you're the only Adam. Why do you default to Black Adam?
Hey,
unless there's another. Hey, look. My man Adam Rabinowitz is coming. Look,
right, the whole Justice League knows Adam Wisniewski. So every time they kept talking about, hey, Adam's coming to save the day. Wisniewski? No, the other Adam.
Look, this is why we call you Black Adam. Adam in accounting. And that shit was just fucking up all the APBs. They kept going to get the boy out the basement. Like, no, fam, Black Adam. I didn't want to say that.
Adam Wisniewski got kidnapped 12 times last week.
Hey, Hey, real quick, is Martian Manhunter the Rachel Dolezal of the Justice League?
Ooh. That's tricky. That's tricky because this is why that's tricky, right? Because that was his first persona. That was his first one. He been here for
your actual one is green. And you want to parade around here as a nigga.
But he been here for thousands of years.
No, that is obviously a lie. Because if you've been here for thousands of years, you know black people all got it hard. You not finna make this your main disguise.
My nigga, he's been invisible for the last 200 though.
So which supports my Dolezal argument, because who but a Dolezal would just pick black? He had the smorgasbord.
He came during a time of black kings and queens. See, that's what I'm saying. Martian Manhunter was in Egypt. Martian Manhunter been here for thousands of years.
Cool. I understand you being black 800 years ago. 800 years ago. But around 1642, nigga started seeing he started seeing it right on the wall.
And that's when he went invisible.
Fuck it. I mean, if hey, look, he was there at the beginning of the slave trade.
Hey, first of all,
all the nigga had to do was just be like, hey, look, they coming. He just had to I'm one of them. Now I'm good now. Like, nah, he was like, fuck it, I'm staying.
Hey,
I'm one of the brothers.
First of all, he's the last of his kind. He didn't want to take a chance of being today's father on one of you knickknacks.
Hey,
knickknacks picked a half a barrel of cotton.
Hey, look, I don't know when the fuck he got. I don't know when the fuck he got here, but being the last of your kind, and at a point, looking at black people here, you had to be like, shit, the motherfuckers might be on the way out. I don't know what to do. Oh, it was dicey for a minute. Like, I'm not picking that shit. Fam, I could bench press 7,000 pounds. The whip don't even hurt. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go ahead and press forward.
But
that's shitty. Actually, that's shitty of him if he were to, just endure it. When he did, he could have just ended it.
He could be killed by fire though. So
no, he can't. No, he can't be killed by fire. He just doesn't like fire. Hurts. He doesn't like fire.
He's invulnerable, but he can be killed by fire.
I thought he couldn't be killed by fire.
He couldn't be killed by shit, but fire can kill him.
Fire can hurt him. Fire can I don't know.
That's how they killed all the
Manhunter. Don't got a lot of character development.
That's how they killed his planet. Burn that motherfucker to the ground. So he's susceptible to only fire, but he's invulnerable.
So not invulnerable.
Vulnerable. Again, it's Marvel, nigga.
Vulnerable, because fire is very easy.
I mean, it's DC. It's comics. They all don't follow their own laws.
They don't. But
if them motherfuckers don't make a movie for each and every single one of them goddamn characters they introduce, you sons of bitches, I don't give a fuck how much it costs. Now I need to see a Martian Manhunter. I need to see a Darkseid. I need to see how many more. I definitely.
Hey, look, I'm only interested in 2, and it's only the 2 with the niggas. I'm cool with a Martian Manhunter movie, but I want to see a Cyborg movie.
You saw a Cyborg movie?
No, I saw Cyborg like cutscenes. I want to see Cyborg. I want to see Cyborg's movie. Like, Cyborg got a lot of shit, a lot of areas they can go into with him, and I would prefer to see the movie of him, and with a little bit of rewriting, because the whole movie got to be, the coming of age of him and him coming into his powers.
What happened overnight? He's still coming into his powers.
Hey, look, but to make it a movie, you gotta like make a movie. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with some rewrites. Y'all retcon everything else. Retcon that shit. I'm cool with it. Give him some mama son moments. Give him some father son moments before he was a cyborg, and then give him some father son moments as the cyborg. Maybe there were some missions that they undertook before he got into it with the Justice League. I don't know.
Hey, speaking of that nigga, he is having far too many motherfucking world-ending cataclysmic events with cyborgs. That's the same nigga that started Skynet, motherfucker.
So he should have known better.
Yes, he's the reason Terminator fucking happened.
So Cyborg is the precursor. So Cyborg movie could bleed it. It could be the Terminator.
Oh shit, we black and nerds. We finna write it. We finna write that Reddit. How fucking how
Cyborg created Terminator. So we could prequel to Terminator Cyborg movie. Yeah. Hey look, I'm with that. I don't give a fuck. I'm interested
about a movie.
I'm interested in seeing more black centric content anyway. So I don't give a fuck what you do.
We didn't even talk about the movie. We talk about the content that we already have that's out here. We finna connect dots that don't need to be connected.
Hey, look, this shit all fake anyway. I don't give a fuck if they put a Terminator subplot into DC movies. I don't care.
Look, Star Labs, Cyberdyne.
Same shit.
Same shit.
Hey, fuck it up. Let it be that. I'll be here to watch it. I'll be entertained by it. I think, hopefully. I don't know. I watched all the Terminators and them shits wasn't all good.
Mother box. John Connor's own father.
Hey, look. Terminator couldn't even get the John Connor shit all the way correct. They still don't know what the fuck they was doing with it. But
yeah, John Connor's his own father, nigga.
Nah, dude wasn't John Connor that came back though.
Oh no, they eventually sent Casey, whatever the fuck his name was.
Right. John Connor sent his father back to be his father. But how could you send your father back if you're not? But hey, look.
Hey, go fuck my mom. Go fuck my mom.
That if you follow Marvel's time travel theory, then Terminator, Back to the Future, and all those other movies, they just suck now.
82, 83. Go back 82, 83. Fuck my mama. Fuck me. You tell her, like, hey, baby, how good is your game? You go back 82, 83. Go fuck my mama for me.
Like, you want me to fuck your mama and like make her like bump into the nigga that she was gonna meet to make you?
I need you to go nut in my mama
and make me
1987, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It just gets awkward when you have a hand in your creation. Yes. It's just awkward.
Drop this pun so I can go to goddamn White Castles.
It is 3:50. We got 3 hours and 52 minutes into this motherfucker.
Yep, I've been waiting on y'all. All right, so I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We do the shit every goddamn Wednesday. PPEs, ashtrays.
We still out here, PPEs and ashtrays, baby. I ain't got no PPE, but you know the ashtrays always on deck right at hand. Well, I ain't saying I ain't got no PPE handy, but I do have them. These ashtrays are going like hot cakes.
All right, and this nigga right there with candles.
Candles, eventually.
A right 7 left.
Yep, A right 7 left.
A right 7 left. Infamous whatever's when motherfuckers figure out what the fuck is going on with that shit. I'll let them know.
Yeah, yep. And hey, I want to give a shout out to my drunken chemistry teacher. Told me that alcohol was the solution.